Hey everybody, it's Kale story time, and we'll introduce you to everyone else. We're finally alone.
Help. I'm Vesper. Everyone else, please come on out now.
Oh, that's great.
That looks so good.
That's crazy.
I look terrified.
No, quick!
Hi, everybody.
What are we fighting?
What are we fighting? Memorize it.
Look at all the
Metagame.
I'm pretty sure it's on Tarask.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, and welcome to episode 7 of Phandelver Untold here on Dicey Business. It is, I would say it isn't Kale's story today, but let's be honest, it is always Kale's story.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I carry the team.
You and your magical prowess.
He's a wizard.
He is a wizard.
Yeah, he is a wizard. So true.
I'm a hairy wizard. What?
Wizard, you're a hairy wizard. You're a wizard. You're a hairy wizard.
I think it's time to go to the opening.
Roll it. We start today where we left off last time. You had just defeated a Hydra and a Water Weird. Had almost lost half the party. Specifically, Eurus and Camruth almost died. Did die.
Thank you. Also,
I
damn
saved you
you.
from dying by kissing Kale, and then you still died.
And then I still died.
And then we had some plot developments happen later regarding these two, Fang and Vesper, along with the Tooth of Eurus, which was a confusing one.
And the emotional distraught of Kale.
Oh, I forgot he was down by the water crag.
Big fluffy teddy bear.
We left off specifically in the embalming room of this crypt.
With our homemade body.
With our homemade body.
Your homemade body that you makeshift a bunch of cloth and rope to make it look like there was a body in the corner, but in reality it is it's the gem, it's the stone.
We nat 20'd that shit too.
You nat 20'd
Perfect.
a fake body.
Bean just be like, why? Just why?
Wild.
Needed to happen.
It did.
And once again, since Zara is the most perceptive one, I would say that Zara is probably the first one waking up. Would Zara make me the first roll of the stream with a perception check?
Yeah, you're good at this.
You got that. You got that.
She is proficient.
50 Tarasks.
Shrunken down to the size of sea bears.
But retaining their physical strength.
Okay, 16.
16? Okay.
I
There's
should have rolled it. Never mind.
one of your new die.
No, I just should have rolled it in the thing that I had for my
Oh.
dice in, but I still rolled it on the table.
As you're waking up, more or less the room is how you left it, but it looks like the dead body, the body that you all makeshift, has moving slightly.
Can I roll?
Oh yeah, roll.
Everyone else is sleeping, yeah.
Not the world.
Can I roll insight or should it be investigation?
Would be investigation. Apologies, I'm eating gummies back here. Be very specific with the way you want to investigate this thing. How do you want to investigate this?
I want to investigate it from afar. Like, I'm not gonna.
You're kind of just giving it some.
I'm just like
some
I want
overlooking
to. Yeah,
glances.
I want to look at it and just kind of see if I can see why it's like moving.
Yeah, roll me investigation.
Oh my gosh.
What is happening over there?
It's ceiling.
The
Ooh,
ceiling.
17.
17. When just trying to get a look at it, it itself isn't moving. It looks like there's a set of different things underneath the surface of like the fabric that's kind of bulging the fabric as it's moving. As if something is on the stone itself, moving the fabric from underneath as it moves around. I don't want to know what that fist bump was about.
I don't.
Am I able to detect magic on that?
Sure.
Actually, wait, shit.
Isn't that a minute ritual?
You can cast it at.
It's
as a
concentration
ritual.
or
10-minute
ritual.
Yeah. So she can either use a spell slot to do it instantly or do it as a 10-minute ritual for free.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna detect magic.
Okay.
He stopped the music, that bastard.
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
It's
wait,
just
okay.
It's just really
Okay.
quiet.
Just fades in.
Gotcha.
There's just no violin, so you.
Yeah.
It's a different. It's
Nothing to
the
stomp your
ambient
feet
sound
to.
effects.
Yeah.
The overwhelming arcana from the stone itself kind of muddies everything that you're
Right.
sensing, but
I forgot about the stone.
you don't seem to sense anything besides the stone that you've already detected, or someone already detected magic upon once. So it's just that far realm magical energy leaking off of the stone.
I'm just gonna like keep an eye on it, watch it until other people wake up.
And about this time, a couple people would starting to wake up. Kale would be one of them. Kazuo. Followed by Fang, Vesper, and
Last week.
Eurus.
Who would I be closest to?
Who do you feel like you would be comfortable hunkering down closer to? Who do you feel like you'd be closer to? We know Vesper was alone in the corner from the way you described it last session.
Oh yeah.
Probably Fang, if anything. Probably.
Okay.
you technically everyone's waking up at
Oh,
this
yeah.
point.
You're groggy.
I hate mornings.
Hey, Fang. Are you awake?
Yep. Okay. Yes.
Something's moving on the makeshift body that we made. Like it's not like it's like underneath the cloth, so it's like,
Oh, okay. Cool.
but it's like nothing within, just on top,
Just on top.
but under the cloth.
Are you fidgeting with something under the table?
Yeah.
I was like, what is it?
Yeah, it is very
Sorry.
clear to
It's
hear.
the first thing I was like, what am I hearing? And then I'm like, wait, stream probably hears that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Stream
fidget
can
with it a lot.
definitely-
I would like to go up and I'm gonna take my fan out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna flick it open. I'm just gonna have it ready. Got it. I'm gonna fan it
Go
away.
Can someone make all of us doing that as a GIF real quick?
Go away. Shoot.
Shit. Sorry, I just watched Pirates of the Caribbean. He goes up to the rock and he goes, shit. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go up there and like poke at it with my closed fan.
Can you make me a dex save?
Yeah, I was right.
You get mind fire.
Ooh, not bad.
21.
Yeah, it rolled really bad. As you go up and start to poke at this thing, not much really is happening, and it seems like whatever was moving has started to subside before all of a sudden, just as the cloth bursts open as another tadpole jumps right at you, but you're able to bat it to the side, and it goes about 10 feet to your right.
Somebody burn it!
Dex save.
Is that a
What's
bird?
dex save? Dex. What's the
I have
DC?
fireball.
17.
17. That's the DC.
Or
17.
16.
It failed.
Fireball.
Damage!
It was a
And it's dead. As you
I was
are
gonna cast
just
fireball.
in the corner as this thing kind of just burns to a crisp.
And this is when I wake up.
I'm gonna go poke the cloth for more.
Seems like there's nothing more. To your knowledge.
I hate those things.
So let's get moving before we encounter more of them.
I'd like to know where it came from.
Oh, that's
I mean,
fair.
we're in a whole thing where they were,
Yeah, I mean,
like a whole cave.
the place where we just came from had a room full of them.
Oh, that's so true. Maybe
There
it just
might
inched
be-
its way forward into the...
Yeah. Oh, is there a slime trail?
Not that you've seen.
Oh.
If I like peek in, is there a slime trail on the gem?
Yeah. As you kind of peek in, you
Did
see
it-
that there's a bunch of different lines just kind of around.
Did it come from?
What if it came out of the gem?
Are there a bunch that came out of the gem?
There was just the one that you saw.
We also don't know that it came out of the gem. That's just our current theory. Because.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception check to see if there's any more around?
Of course.
16.
You definitely don't see any slime trails. To your knowledge, looking around, the room seems pretty empty, devoid of anything really besides the tools on the table and you guys yourself.
Okay. I think we're all good. I mean, now that we've gotten that Hydra thing out of the way, I think we can actually go explore this place.
Right.
Shall we?
All right.
Let's go.
More story.
Very quiet, but
Do you want my...
I'll probably
No, 'cause
lead
I
the
want
way
to do it.
personally.
I know that
Just
it's
take
loud.
take the front because
As you
So much fun.
start to make your way down the hall, you make your way back to the room with the still slightly smoldering and definitely smelly corpse of a Hydra. With the now very,
Decompose.
with the now not smelling and very, now very much dirt and flowers corpse of a Hydra. With the water that is now almost eerily still, that there's no water weird living within it. Most of this room is still collapsed on the far side, falling into a flooded area. At this point, there is a fork in the road.
Why is there a fork in the room?
Can I pick it up?
At this point, there is two options for you to take in direction. There is directly to your right, there is a way that kind of goes almost around the corner compared to where you are now, and then there's another one that is a almost perfect right angle from where you are coming in.
so left or right.
Wait, where are we?
We are over here.
Where we had
We
the
have
battle
two
last
options.
time.
Of going this way or this way. I have no preference.
Can I try to smell to see if there's enemies or like monsters in
Oh,
one
of course
direction
you
or another?
can. I would love. Could you do it at disadvantage since there is a decomposing corpse within the room?
Sure.
But now it smells like flowers.
There's still a lingering smell.
And mushrooms.
It's been there all night. It is
Would that be
slightly lingering.
investigation?
I feel like since you're smelling, it would be nature. You're smelling for.
Probably like it'd
I'm
be
pretty sure it's
perception.
perception. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, I'll take nature.
You want nature? Alright, take. No, it's not my call.
Because you'd have to know the smell of these animals. You can perceive smells, but it's the experience of nature that you'd have to.
16.
Recall. 16.
Yeah.
Slam.
The other one was like a 27.
Nothing. You don't smell anything that.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. You don't smell anything recognizable. You don't smell anything recognizable.
Hale's
There's
just bad at
definitely.
math.
Was it actually 22 and not 27? You don't smell anything recognizable. There's definitely creatures within these chambers, but nothing of the natural sense.
No, great.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. I say we go in one direction.
Which is?
Which one would you like us to go?
Yes.
Okay. And then at that
Anybody
point,
else have
Vesper's
input?
gonna just walk off and go left.
You three
I
go
was gonna
that
say,
way.
left
This three
is
goes
always
this way.
right.
Let's not.
No.
Nose?
No
Yeah, let's
split up the party.
split the party,
no
guys.
split up party. No split up
Again?
party.
Bad idea.
So which one are you?
He went left.
Which
Yeah, I'm
are
gonna
we considering
follow.
is the far one?
This one.
Okay.
The
Uh,
left one.
That's all right.
The left one if you were facing the two options.
Yeah.
I was really waiting for him to be like, stage right or stage left?
No. No.
That's our gig.
Let me make sure I'm looking at the right one. This hall has stone doors at the north end all the way down the chamber. Another door to the east is askew on its hinges, brushing against an elongated, crumbling skull on the door. Both bear dwarfish writing. As you kind of get closer to this door, you notice that the skull itself, on the back of it, is completely blown out.
Are there pieces?
Or not.
Wait, can you repeat that? My brain's like having a hard time envisioning that.
Zara, wake up!
So as he's walking down, there's a stone door at the far end, and then coming up to his right, there's another door that's askew. It's kind of half open, being propped open by a skull on the ground. This skull that, as he gets closer, he realizes the back of its skull is completely blown open.
From the back? Like it's blown out in the back.
It's blown out right back here.
But like, can you see if something went through the front to blow it in the back?
As you get closer, no, it is just right in the back.
It wasn't me.
Can I... Would it be investigation or perception to see if it is some sort of trap at all?
Investigation.
Okay.
I would say.
That's a 7.
It seems like a skull, and it seems like nothing more than just a skull.
Ah, yes, a skull.
Wow.
But there could be something.
In that case, since I just think it's a skull there, I'm going to kind of go over to it and like I'm just gonna kind of like open the door a little bit and just kind of like kick the skull.
Okay. As you open this door and kick the skull, you see that this room is covered with broken pedestals, shattered glass, and dust. The rest of the skeleton remains headless, rest against a smashed display. And the north wall has collapsed, opening into a larger room beyond.
Can I look at the pedestals and the different smashed up things and try and figure out what this room was?
Sure.
We don't want me to roll for that. Or if you're just gonna give it to me.
I think that would also be an investigation. I feel like that would also be an investigation.
Throw the shot.
Though the character with amnesia is asking if you would just know.
Yeah, standard. I don't.
6.
6.
Nice.
Gonna be a great night, everyone. Absolutely amazing. Gonna be.
Can I investigate?
You don't really know what this room was. Yes, you can investigate if you want.
Can I give him the help action?
Thank you.
Sure. How are you helping him?
No, Kale. This way.
This way.
That's not the room, Kale.
I rolled a nat 1 originally, so yeah, that's more or less what I did. 14.
14.
That's great.
That's amazing.
You can't really make out what this room was over all the damage that's taken place in this room. What you do get a sense of is that there was once some form of a fierce battle here. And what you are kind of putting together is that the remains that you see in front of you are the only remains of a dwarf versus mind flayer skirmish within this room.
So
here's what I found out. Well, I've seen these. See on the walls how there's some scratches. I think those are from swords, maybe. And then you got the dwarves, the small skeletons, and then there's the squid people.
Can I roll an insight?
That's the word.
Can I roll insight to see?
Be my guest.
Ooh,
I was
beautiful.
really hoping you'd roll like a 2. You'd be like
23.
He's lying.
23. Yeah, out of this jumbled jargon that he just kind of spewed at you, you more or less get the sense of what I just read out to him is that this was what he's trying to tell you is that there was once a dwarven and mind flayer skirmish here.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's telling the truth, and he isn't mine, actually adds up pretty nicely.
Can I
for once.
investigate to see how long ago
Yeah.
this was?
Is it
Nat 20.
A natural 20.
First one of the night.
Okay. So with your natural 20, you see that the remnants of this skirmish seem to be from pretty long ago. Definitely before your time. But these remains themselves are probably 2 months old.
That's wow.
One of these things is not like the other.
2 months?
This could have been a long time ago.
That's
However, with the remains there.
Who's to say it decomposed?
Exactly. Thank you, God. Yeah. Then treading lightly, we'll start to walk through the room.
Oh, the back of its skull's brown. Because it got eaten.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Like I said, wasn't me.
Very astute.
I'd like to hang back and investigate the pedestals and the. What did you say? A display was smashed.
Mm-hmm.
Because knowing that this is a crypt underneath like a religious holy temple, basically, I want to know why this room specifically had the battle.
That's a good question. Roll me history or religion. Choose your poison.
14.
14. Specifically, why this battle happened in this room is not really something you're able to determine, but you can definitely tell this was the room that, like, this is where they prepared the holy symbols to go with the dead. Yeah. This is where the things that were going to be buried with the dead were prepared.
Makes me wonder if there was anything stolen in here. Something of importance. Don't know. Okay. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Okay.
Think we move on to the next room? Yeah. Cool. Alright. I think Vesper is taking the lead, so I'll follow behind him.
Are you backtracking to the hall, or are you going through the broken down wall?
Where is the... Like, where are we roughly?
We are in this
there?
room, and he's saying, do you want to take this way or that door?
The other way. I want to keep going.
So through the broken wall?
Yes.
Okay. As you make your way through the broken wall, you see that this room has a hallway to the north with 2 rows of standing sarcophagi. Each sarcophagus lid bears a carving of a resting priest, a 10-foot tall armored figure with dwarf-like features.
What like
Remains.
features?
Dwarf-like features remains dormant at the north side of the room.
So,
Standing.
guarding the, basically,
Guarding the hallway.
Okay, guarding the hallway. Very cool.
I'm gonna rush over.
No! I was just about to say, I'm gonna turn to Kale, say, nothing important here, and then continue to walk.
Nobody touch a thing. This is a holy place.
No. But there could be gold.
I
Do not take the
Giant
gold
monster!
out of this crypt. These
We-
bodies are buried here for a reason.
I have like my little pouch and just go, I think I have enough, buddy.
You have like 6 in there.
Opens up even wider to
Kale can't do math.
1, 3. Where was I?
that way. And then I'm gonna turn him and we're gonna walk.
Walk back.
Yeah, down the hall.
Awesome.
As we walk back, I'm gonna turn towards the statue and just give it a little head bow, and then walk out of the room.
You almost think you hear the armor on its settle a little more as you turn your back and start to walk away.
Good call.
I'd-
Keep going.
I'd like to light 2 things of incense. Sort of close to. I don't want to go near it, but like, obviously, I'm going to pay my respects to whatever priests or gods or whatever are represented here.
I like to think Kazuo is trying to go back and it's getting stopped. But guys, there could be scriptures written on the walls. We must preserve history.
Leave it alone.
We must know and tell stories.
Back.
You will respect the dead. You should.
Well, of course.
Cool. So we go.
The dead are to be remembered, though.
We let them
These dead are
rest.
very powerful.
Remember them in here.
Let them rest.
Eternal.
We just keep pushing Kale and Kazoo just through the door. Just go.
I get stuck, so we gotta
Shoulder check it just to get through.
So you're gonna go backtrack and take the other hallway.
Yeah.
As you make your way down the other hallway, you come upon, there's a door to your right, and then a little bit further down, there's another door to your left.
I will check the door to the left.
As you go further down, I double check which number that one is.
Make bean flip pages. Make bean flip pages.
Yes. As you,
Yes. Yeah.
how are you entering this room?
Cautiously.
Cautiously.
Very, very slowly, like turning the knob or
As
lifting
you
the handle,
very
whatever.
cautiously approach this door and start to open it slowly, it's very much got a high pitch as you open the door. As the door just
Like
creaks,
electrical
almost
cord.
Yeah.
as if it's grinding on its hinges. As you start to peer in, I don't want to know. As you start to peer in, images of the temple of Telhundreth adorn the walls of this crypt. The sarcophagus in the room bears a carved image of a dwarf woman wearing a large ring.
Large ring?
A large ring.
Okay. Without entering the room, can I see if there's any traps or anything that looks like it will go kaboom in my face?
Make me an investigation check.
The blunderbuss.
Investigation. Ooh, 17.
Kind of surveying the room, you don't see anything that's been set up to deter entering or anything really. There's just a crypt with a sarcophagus with this ancient woman carved onto it with a large ring.
Alright. I'm going to turn down to the hallway, and the closest person to me, I'm guessing, would be Vesper, and just turn and say, there is a single sarcophagus in here. I'm going to look for a name. I'm not going to touch it, I'm just going to look for a name. You can stand at the door if you so please.
I gotcha.
And I,
In that case, I'm going to roll for stealth to be right there in case anything happens.
Yep.
Okay, 17 plus 8. Not in that.
Yeah, you're pretty sly. I don't even think anyone else in the group really noticed that you caught up to Eurus. Can you make me a perception check?
Yeah, I gotcha. 14.
14? Okay, that's enough. As you make your way to the door, just in the corner of your eye, you get a hint of one of the bricks. Down to your right along the wall is slightly inset differently than all the rest of them. It just catches your eye.
Okay. I'll keep standing guard and paying attention, but at the same time, that will be in the back of my mind.
as I enter this, I'm gonna once again bow my head, pay respects to whoever's in here, and then I'm going to slowly, carefully walk up to this sarcophagus and purely just look for a name or anything that jumps out at me.
A tadpole.
No!
Again.
Again.
They really like you, bud.
They do.
Can you make me a religion check?
Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting you to say. Religion is what? Wisdom?
It is an intelligence.
Oh, it's intelligence.
Which is
Okay.
bullshit.
It really
Because
is.
it means that on average, clerics are not good at the thing that they should be good at.
So that's a dirty 20.
Shadow Horror.
That is a dirty.
So bad. Looking upon this, you're kind of looking around. You're not seeing very much. It's very, very ancient, almost more ancient than anything else you've come across
Okay.
in this area. But you do come across one set that looks like a name. It's in Dwarven, but underneath it is a couple different languages, and it reads Damathoin. And if anyone recalls,
That's priest of Dama. Oh, there's a god in there. Let me in.
Bring it open.
Alright, cool.
Let's see what this god is made of.
Damathoin. Okay. Does that name scream out to me at all?
you were told that that is the god that this temple is for. Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool.
were told that.
Holy symbol of Damathoin.
Alright. Once when I read that name, I'm just gonna go once again, bow my head, keeping my head bowed, and walk backwards to the door as best as I can, and turning to Vesper and saying, "Get the fuck out now!"
You start to hear the grinding of some stone.
I'm gonna freeze and just try and center towards it and get my attention to it.
Just go, what was that?
Yeah, just no. I'm being nice. I'm being respectful. I'm being nice. I'm being respectful.
And stone grinds and then comes to a halt. You turn around to kind of look at it. It's a small opening. The sarcophagus itself looks like it has been slit open just an inch.
No. Can I shift my foot back a little bit more? Not actually moving, but seeing if it's reacting to my movement.
You may certainly try.
I hate try. I'm going to.
the thing you said.
I know. I'm going to slightly shift my foot back, maybe an inch, just to see if the sarcophagus reacts to it.
Sarcoraptor.
Nothing happens.
I think you should walk up to it.
No. I'm going to turn to Vesper and just say, "This is not good."
Why?
That crib said Damathoin, and I think I pissed it off by entering.
Would we be able to overhear this conversation by now?
I'm assuming he's whispering.
I'm,
And
yeah,
you didn't
Yeah.
even see Vesper leave.
Yeah.
I don't think you can physically roll high enough to see, what he rolled.
I'm going.
Can I do a perception check?
You might be able to. Yeah, roll for me. What did you roll again? 17 plus 8?
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
She's looking in the wrong direction.
So it's 8.
You were pretty sure that Vesper was actually tailing the group. Like, you thought he was behind everybody else.
I am going to now fully shift whichever, like I shifted slightly to behind me, almost to be prepared to take that next step.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Tadpole.
It's yeah, probably. What's my okay? 16.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't like that face. I don't like the face. I don't like the face. Wait. Did I fail?
You did.
Cool. I have a thing.
Is it?
Cool. I love failing.
I have a thing. Tactical mind. It's a fighter thing. I use one of my second winds, and I add a d10. If I still fail, it doesn't use the second wind.
Okay.
Can I roll initiative on the tadpole?
Ha!
Okay, that's 17 instead.
You still failed.
Okay, that doesn't waste it though, luckily. So I still failed, unfortunately.
I mean, you can use it again.
Can I?
It doesn't waste one of my second
Should I
ones.
roll like perception or initiative on this thing?
Initiative.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna get tadpoled again. Da, 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 da,
What did you roll?
da, da, da.
11.
Oh shit.
It rolled 2.
Yes!
All right.
So
if it goes to jump, then I'm gonna roll to shoot. Shout out to Michaela for getting me this for my birthday. It's a dice blunderbuss. You put dice in it and it shoots it out. So.
Not a real gun.
Not
3D
real.
printed.
3D printed.
Because it looks so real.
Also, if something like this was actually real, I would laugh.
I have seen something that almost looks like that. It looks way more real, but it shoots birdshot, and its barrel is only like this long. I don't think it's very effective. As you start to fully shift your foot back, out of this little inch of sarcophagus leaps another tadpole straight at you.
Yep.
I need you to roll to hit.
Please.
15.
Wait, aren't you like
And as-
sneaking though?
Oh. Advantage.
You get advantage.
Yes!
Really
Another!
Reload.
No.
It takes just as
Well,
long to
that-
reload as
I'm like tadpole, hold on. Oh, well, land on its side. I'm just gonna. Okay, well. 15.
Okay. And from your perspective, as this tadpole leaps out of the air with a screech coming straight at you, before you even have a moment to react, a bullet goes through the air as it, in two parts, in two separate pieces, lands on the floor, squirming before settling. You look behind you, seeing Vesper, gun still stuck.
I owe you so goddamn much.
I got you.
I will, still staring at that fucking sarcophagus, go to take another step backwards.
Nothing happens.
Gonna just keep doing that until I'm out of the room.
You exit the room.
Beautiful. I'm shutting that door.
What was that?
What was in there?
A crypt that had the name Domatoin upon it.
Oh.
Well, that's weird. You don't normally encrypt your own gods in your own temple.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go over to that brick.
Okay.
Can I roll to maybe investigation? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna look at it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well, that'd be great if I could see it. Okay. 8.
Maybe
Eight?
you didn't want to see it.
It seems just like a brick that's inlaid a little differently, almost as if it's been taken out and then put back in. But that's about all you get from it.
And I'm gonna go over with my dagger and just kind of and try to chip it out.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to just go over there and just kind of lift it open. And as you're kind of lifting it with your dagger, you see a lever underneath it.
I'm out of the room.
Hey everyone.
It's in the hallway.
Oh, it's in the hallway. Okay.
Hey everyone. How big is this lever?
It's
It's
about,
like a tiny little
it's about like a half foot. It's a
Okay.
decent sized lever.
I gotcha.
That's about average.
So
I have no idea if the stream heard that.
We'll subtitle it
Hey.
later.
Yep.
you want to pull that?
Oh my god.
Oh boy, do I!
Oh fuck.
With that,
Armor on.
everything,
Armor on.
everything around you starts to shake as like some dust starts falling from the ceiling. It feels like there's almost an entire room that is moving around you.
I'm gonna go to Kayla and go, what did you do? I'm
job.
kidding. Anyway, what the hell just happened?
As it all comes to a halt.
I'm gonna stare down the hallway to see if there's any changes.
There is not.
Can I roll
I
perception?
realize I almost hurt Kale's feelings.
Sure. I was gonna get to something though. While you roll that, and as all of this commotion comes to a halt, right in front of where the lever was, the wall itself just down, and there is now a hallway that ends on a wall. It only goes about 10 feet in before it just is a wall covered in scratches.
Ooh. Pull the thing again.
Again?
Yeah, do it again.
Why?
Just do it.
Alright.
You hear all of the same commotion and stone on stone just grinding, and you see at the end of this only 10-foot hallway, the wall itself is moving. And it all comes to a halt, but still remains on just a wall.
What the hell is happening?
Magic.
I think
You
it's
wanna
more mechanical
elaborate?
than magic.
Oh no, they probably have some weird pulley system. Wait, no, you're gonna break it.
So the wall's moving, yeah?
Oh yeah, so I mean, it sounds like there's a whole room
25.
behind there.
On perception,
Yeah.
it appears that there is a room in this that is rotating,
Guys, the room's rotating.
That's
but not the one you are currently in.
But not this one. That one.
I think if we sit here long enough, pull the lever in enough increments, eventually a doorway might appear. No! Yeah. That's just my hypothesis.
I'd like to think we all do it one at a time.
I am holding guard down this hallway. I am not touching that lever. I'm just like, nope.
I mean,
nope.
it can't just be a spinny thing, right?
So are you just
Oh,
all
my
one at a time
25
doing the lever?
My 25 didn't tell me anything, then I don't know.
Repeat after repeat.
Excuse
It
me.
just that was well brought up. Repeat after repeat. The stone goes one way, comes to a halt. Goes the other way, comes to a halt.
Maybe we have to pull it further.
Don't break the
No.
lever.
No. Maybe
We
there's
should
more.
not waste this time.
Maybe there's more levers.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out. And then leave on. And...
Perception check.
We never
more
checked
levers.
this room.
Oh, that's true.
Is that not there?
Wait,
No,
what?
we're in the
we're still
hallway.
in.
They were on the left.
I checked the left one. We never checked the right one, which is now behind us.
Oh.
Does anyone want to check it?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
I'll walk right in.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll let y'all do that.
We
We already had our fun.
Yeah.
As you-
I'm still just standing guard down, like 5 feet from the second door. Just
As you walk into this room, the walls are carved with images of open books. The pages of each are filled with cramped writing. A simple sarcophagus is carved with the image of an older male dwarf holding a quill and book. To the east, a metal lever built into the wall stands in the up position.
Guys, I found a lever.
Go on.
I'm
Press the
gonna.
lever.
Is it over the sarcophagus?
It is past the sarcophagus, but you could go around it.
oh, it's actually shown right there. It's shown.
That's pretty dope.
That's really neat. I like this bit.
Is there any writing on the sarcophagus like the other one?
Do you speak Dwarven?
I speak Primordial, which is written in the Dwarven dialect. Well, with the same characters, technically.
Nothing that you understand.
Just looks like a bunch of letters.
So it's like reading Spanish as a primarily an English speaker.
Well, no, it'd be
Yes,
like
of course.
being Portuguese
And reading
and reading
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be like some of the words are kind of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It-
or-
some words here and
The
there
bare bones basis
generally
catch
are
it.
jumping out at you, but nothing in that order really makes sense
I
to
was
you.
gonna say if it's a name, I'm like,
That's cool.
ooh. Sound it out. No, that can't be right.
No, Charles, you should say that.
What would you like to say to me, Kale?
And never mind.
Oh, no.
Funny joke for after.
Okay.
I guess I will approach the lever and
As you pull the lever, once again, you hear more of the stone-on-stone sound with the vibrating of the whole chamber. Is anyone still down by this little secret passage that had opened?
Yes.
You see that now that both levers are in the down position, a room opens up.
Oh, guys. Room.
oh, good, a
Just in the
room.
hallway.
Okay.
Can I peek in the sarcophagus?
I would love you to.
I can't help myself, guys.
At least I never said that to you guys once. I would love you to.
I'm not gonna trust you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take it back. He'll give you a full dagger.
Just because it is very heavy, make me an athletic check.
I might not open the sarcophagus.
It's pretty low, but it's heavy.
4.
4.
4.
You rolled a 5, by the way.
Oh my gosh! You're able to push it but it doesn't budge very much.
Must be sealed. Walk away.
I love
I'm
that.
gonna pretend like that never happened for the rest of the party.
It's the best cop out ever. But as you start to walk away,
Oh shit.
Oh no.
you hear the sound of stone on stone once again.
I loosened it.
Turning around, there's now about 2 inches open.
Wait, the door open?
The secret door is open.
The secret
Well,
door's
no,
open.
like the place that he is.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that a
a
sarcophagus?
He's looking at a sarcophagus.
Where's the sarcophagus?
It's this thing right here.
Oh.
I'm
I
gonna
thought
light
that was
an
a
incense
ladder.
stick and throw it in.
Kind of like dynamite.
Just to see what happens.
As you throw this in, and you wait a few minutes, you hear something. As it then.
You killed it!
You killed it! You rolled a natural 1. You suffocated it with incense smoke.
We can just to see.
You will see, from this 2-inch gap, you'll see a tadpole completely just still.
Oh my
Next to
god.
your incense stick, with skeletal remains, just the lower half of it that you can see from where you at.
Oh,
It's only a 2-inch gap.
right.
That's
That's
awesome.
crazy.
Can I just? I want to leverage it open with my staff.
Yeah, I'd say that wouldn't take a roll. That'd be a lot easier. Yeah, you're able to open it up pretty wide. And
I
you
want to
see
be as quiet as I can be.
that will be a stealth check.
Okay. I'm better at Dex. It's a 16.
Yeah, I'd say unless anyone tries to actively roll against you, they wouldn't hear it. Actually, Zara, what is your passive perception?
17.
Zara hears you.
What do I hear?
You kind of hear a very muffled sound of like stone sliding against stone.
Again?
Yes, but it's very muffled and it's nothing like the room turning. And it's coming from the room down the hall that you saw Kazuo go into.
Bro's opening a sarcophagus.
Guys, I hear stones moving on each other.
Are you sure it's not just from the rotating room?
I'm behind, just rubbing 2 stones.
No,
Sorry.
See?
no, it's like down the hall. It's quiet, but it's not the room turning stones. It's different stones.
That looks.
I didn't
I'm just judging. I don't know. Bet we can get a pretty penny for this one.
Anyhow,
Anyway.
during that, I'll kind of notice that Cosmo's not there and just be like, Turtle,
Turtle.
Yeah.
what you doing?
Nothing. And can I
That's where it's
quickly
coming
take out
from.
a test tube and use the embalming tools to
Do
put
you
the
have a
dead-
test tube?
Well, I have I have a file.
Okay, yeah.
Like a vial, not
Yeah.
a file.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Are you just taking a part of the body or a part of the remains?
I want to put the tadpole, the dead
yes.
tadpole
Yes,
in
you
it,
could eat very easily.
and using the embalming tool so I don't actually have to touch it.
Yeah.
And then just gonna cork it and then hide
I'm
it.
absolutely
Hold on.
terrified of
And-
whatever
and
you want to
when-
do with that, but yes,
when
you can
he
do
does that, can I step in the room?
As he's finishing, you just step into the room.
You walk in as he's
Would I notice that he did that? Perchance.
Stealth perception.
Stealth perception.
Is it 11 now?
12.
Yeah. Oh yes.
You win. It doesn't matter. You win. You rolled a 12.
Oh.
You don't necessarily see what he put into his robe, but you definitely saw quickly just his hand go in and out of his robes as if something were pocketed.
What'd you grab?
Nothing of importance.
This is from the sarcophagus.
Technically, but it was a newer inhabitant.
I'm gonna roll insight on you.
Yeah, please do.
I'm gonna start
14.
praying over the
14.
I feel like you would get from Cosmo that he hasn't desecrated a corpse. At least not one that he believes has any rights in this world.
Okay.
So you didn't do anything
And-
disrespectful.
Yeah, I got you. Are you gonna walk out at all?
Well, first I'm gonna pray for the deceased person.
And then be unable to close the
And
sarcophagus.
then try to close the sarcophagus and be like, that's not moving. It's been sealed again.
I
Sealed
gotcha.
open.
Wait, Vesper, can you help me close it?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I'll help you. And
I'd say you'd be able to just, both of you
Yeah,
combined just
right.
close it pretty well.
boom. Oh, awesome, cool.
Yep.
You're gonna walk past?
He's trying to pickpocket me.
I knew that's exactly what you were going
Oh
for.
yeah, it's incredibly obvious.
It's awesome.
I will. I'll walk past you.
All right. Well, since you're a giant turtle, we'll kind of bump by. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Sleight of hand.
Yep.
Above his passive perception.
All right, that's 16 plus 8, so
Yeah,
24.
You pass, bud.
I'll take it.
As you're able to kind of just swiftly and quietly grab this vial, you kind of eye it for a second, see that it
Just
is
put it
a
back.
dead tadpole as you pocket it.
Cool. And as I pocket it, I'll keep walking, and then it'll hit, and I'll be like, oh, and then keep walking.
That's
Amazing.
mean. I'm gonna pull a prank on. Is it Eurus right now, or
Eurus, yeah.
I'm gonna pull a prank on Eurus.
Okay.
I borrowed a dagger from Vesper. And I'm gonna walk up, and with the back of it, I'm gonna sneak up, and with the back of it, I rolled a nat 20 on stealth.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Did you roll a nat 20 on stealth and then think to yourself, I have to do something with this?
No, I had this thought a while ago when I asked you to borrow the dagger.
Correct. And this is true. I can back that up.
I've been sitting on this for a while.
Yeah, okay.
Not to like hurt him or anything. I'm just gonna.
I've been on edge staring down this hallway.
It's gonna swing.
Would
As you're kind of just scanning everything in front of you for movement, any inch of movement, just kind of on edge, waiting for something to happen, you all of a sudden feel something bump, something small bump the back of you, unannounced.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll an insight on myself to see if I would be dumb enough to think that it's a tadpole or smart enough to know that it's not a tadpole.
Lower than 10, you think it's a tadpole.
Yes, exactly.
Higher than 10, it is
Yeah.
something else.
Woo!
I think it's something else. Beautiful.
With what did you roll?
13 plus 7, so
13. You definitely
20.
get the insight that whatever just touched you is part of a weapon.
Thank God.
I'm scared. What happened?
It's gonna be small, unannounced bumps.
Can I
Unfortunate.
with my shield kind of turning swing at him?
Yeah, roll to hit.
Cool.
What's your AC again? 17, 18?
17.
I'm gonna write it.
Ooh, that's a 19 hit.
Yeah, that is.
Cool.
Don't.
So this
And
is
shield bash?
This is shield bash.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a d6 of fire as well.
Oh, yeah. So that's gonna be 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and then I don't have a d6 out. God damn. 3 points of fire damage.
As you nudge Eurus, almost in an instant, you can feel the metal of the shield hit you right across the face as it also singes from as like part of any like peach fuzz you had on your face is now just gone from the smell.
The second I clock that it's you, I'm gonna just go, sorry.
No. I would have killed you if I wanted to.
Damn.
And we're not going to, right?
Nope, but you would have died.
I'm gonna turn around and toss this back to Vesper.
Can you roll a dex to see if you can
Oh
catch
my
it?
god!
Because you're throwing it
Could you
back.
imagine it stabs straight through his hand? It's just like,
Oh, 18 plus 5.
Yeah, you
Alright.
caught it.
Should I roll
You're not
to see
even
how
paying
well I throw
attention
it?
as he throws it, and you just kind of over your shoulder and grab it.
Thanks. And then
Sorry for hitting you
walk
in the
into
face.
the room.
I've had worse.
The room that the secret passage opened up to.
You've had worse hit you in the face?
Time to go.
You're walking into the room that the secret passage opened up to.
Before any of that happens, can I wanted to go back into the crypt room with Demathoin.
Yeah.
And just lay some incense down, do a little quick prayer, and then say, I'll make sure you have a new place in the new order.
Ooh.
You feel, as you're leaving the chamber, and as you start to walk out, you see a dagger go flying, caught by Vesper.
Whoa.
You feel coming from the room that you were exiting a slight radiant warmth, then followed by, almost as if a realization of your words, a chill of cold.
Thank you.
I'm sure that looked amazing on the split camera.
Especially he's spilling it on myself.
We'll see in a second.
Why do I want it? Oh.
Pass that to me.
Pass it back to Troy.
Charles, you want another set?
Oh yeah, I got it.
It's just like,
This is what we're doing for 4 hours.
Okay, back to it.
It's
Back
the
to it.
talking can. Everybody
I'm holding on to this for the rest of the session.
Initiative cam.
It's just Kale story time.
Oh, no.
I don't want to know what goes on in Kale's head.
Eternally.
The whole table. The entire table. I've never heard a more unified D&D table than what I've been hearing Eat Turtle.
No.
Alright, anyhow. Oh my god.
I think I need to put out there, this is not a sponsorship.
could be.
No.
I don't want to be sponsored by
What the hell
Pepsi.
would Pepsi sponsor this?
We're great.
No, I want to be
We're
sponsored by
awesome.
7-Up Dr. Pepper.
Ooh.
Can we get sponsored by Moxie?
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
That'd be crazy.
I don't like it
If we
either.
all
Well,
were
there goes
Moxie.
the sponsorship, but
Or what are you talking about? It is the greatest soda ever.
that's the reason.
He's not wrong.
Okay, back to it.
I do like Moxie.
As you walk out, you feel these feelings that you do, and you see the knife whiz by as Vesper catches it.
Stop
see him
throwing
s-
projectiles!
You see him enter the secret passage that had opened up.
I'll follow.
Secret tunnel.
I'll be the last one to.
Secret tunnel.
As you all start to enter, you see this room is round with 3 alcoves that act as exits. All of which very similar to the ones that you were actively walking out of, though these do not connect to any hallways. The room's center contains a dais with a pedestal that holds an enormous stone, similar to the one that you have collected once before from the Shrine of Luck.
Found another one.
Can I touch it?
The only difference between that one and this one is that in the middle of it there is a great sword plunged into it.
Excalibur?
Kale, this is all you, buddy.
Before anyone does anything, I'm just gonna look to the group and be okay. We've had a stone before. And when we did, we ended up fighting something. I see a stone and I see a sword. And from what I can gather, if Kale touches this, we're gonna fight something. So let's just keep that in mind as we keep going.
I'm gonna walk up and grab the sword.
As you go and make your way up, you get one hand on it. get two hands on it. Does not go.
And clip.
Does not go.
Even with a 25?
Okay,
Can I
upon
pick up
further
stealth?
inspection.
Okay,
Guidance.
Upon further inspection, on the 25, you stop making fun of my hand gesture.
I'm sorry, when you say two hands on it.
Not that kind of stream. Not that kind of stream.
No, this is YouTube.
No way.
This is YouTube, not any other website.
What other website could it be?
I'm not saying the name of that on YouTube. With your 25, though, you're able to then lift it out of the stone, and as it exits the stone, it starts to crackle, almost like cracks surging through it, almost as if like the sword itself has cracks going through the forged steel that then glow from the inside, a bright blue, before surging back in sealing. And you now have a great sword with a page-long stat block.
Oh! Christ.
Don't get eaten
Aw, shit.
and digested.
It only
That's a fun reaction.
it has different. It levels up as you go, and it can only do certain things at this level. But it does level up as
That's
you go.
fun.
Requires attunement.
I'm gonna take a nap.
In this room.
Do you want to read off what the level 7 ability is?
Should I read it off in Kale's voice?
Yes.
Yes.
So it deals slashing damage, because you slash with it, because it's a sword. While raging, you may choose to roll on the Wild Magic Surge table from the Barbarian class at the start of your rage. That means nothing to me.
Even if you've already done it, you can do it twice.
Oh, I can do it twice. So I get magic.
It feels dangerous in his hands.
Yes, yes, it
Oh,
is.
you don't even know what the max level. Well, you actually know what the max level is. You were there when I made it.
I was there. I watched you type it in.
Once per rage, when you hit with an attack, you may deal an additional force damage. After doing so, I roll a.
I just read the
Yeah,
last one.
I'm on the same page that Grace is. An additional force
Roll a d6. With a 1, the magic backfires.
You take a level of exhaustion.
Yep. 2 or 3, nothing happens. 1d4 of slashing with a 4 or 5, or a 6, I gain advantage on my next attack.
Ooh, very cool.
It is a legendary magic item that will level up as he goes.
Woo!
Pretty cool.
I'm going to grab the other great axe, or the great axe off my back, and I'm going to hand it to Vesper. It's the one with the immovable rod. Yeah, I don't need that anymore.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna push the button stealthily.
As you kind of fasten the sword onto your back, you definitely get an overwhelming sense of.
I'm just gonna hold on, I'm gonna press it, and it's there, and I go, huh, and then walk away.
You get an overwhelming sense of your tribe and the tribal heritage relating to the sword.
Can I sniff it?
You can indeed sniff it.
I'm just gonna sniff it.
Yeah, you get the sense that it was forged in a very hot forge.
Smells like my family.
I'm
Nice.
gonna walk over
You wanna
and
smell?
take
No, I'm
the
good.
axe.
You're gonna take the
That
axe.
smells like you, but I don't want to smell.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
you
smell
walk
better.
over, kind of.
Oh.
Oh yeah, press the button, then. All right, okay, we'll just put it on your back.
You're intrigued.
I have an idea.
It smells worse than me.
What happened over there? What did I miss?
Once again,
sniffing the
because
sword.
Sarah is the perceptive one, that Sarah is.
What am I doing?
As all of this is happening, you notice that the stone that you're more or less here to collect in the center of the room, after he took the sword out from it, some runes on it start to glow and pulsate.
Ooh, pretty.
Upon the obsidian black that this stone is, some light green starts to, and then again it just starts to
Can I
pulsate.
read it? Am I able to read it?
To your knowledge, it is a ancient language.
Guys, this looks pretty.
As you look over, you'll see the stone with its pulsating runes. As it then starts to get a little quicker with its pulsating.
Can any of us read the language?
You cannot.
Can I roll history?
Well, what is the language?
You wouldn't know?
Fuck.
Can I roll history to see if this looks familiar to me?
Go
Or
for
if
it.
this room looks familiar to me?
Yeah.
Advantage, flat, disadvantage.
Flat.
Flat? Ooh, fun. Okay. It's no longer at disadvantage. Dirty 20.
Nice. This room itself doesn't seem familiar to you. The runes, though you cannot read them, are very familiar. They draw back to the memory you had when you originally died. The memory that you gained upon coming back to life. Whatever that thing was that caused the bright light had those runes on it.
Oh, that's no bueno. The
What?
second I clock that, I'm gonna turn to everyone and just yell, "Get out now!"
The room's gonna, and then
I'm
the
gonna-
room's gonna start to move. With you inside of it, you see all of the alcoves that are moved to the side. You see the walls past them moving, eventually sometimes getting to another hallway before swiftly moving on to more segments of walls. I need all of you to make me dexterity saving throws.
How fast is it spinning?
Oh wait,
It is
no, I don't
progressively
like that.
getting faster.
Oh, 19.
Dirty 20.
18.
That's a 5.
6.
It's just a turtle, like
Yes.
So it's stuck in place.
fucking Mario when you throw a Koopa and you just
I was
Phil
really
just
expecting
went
the
into
room
the
to
shower
start
and is just
spinning.
bouncing around the room.
you're like green shelling around the room.
Yeah.
Mario Kart,
that's
but
gonna be
reverse.
So
Like a blender where the cup spins and the
He's on
blades
top of
stay
the
still.
challenge. Go, woo.
Okay, anyone that rolled
I rolled a 9.
anyone that rolled below
Yeah.
anyone that rolled below
Never
a
mind.
17 is going to take half this damage unless you're a rogue and you
Below a 17.
Wait,
God
I rolled a 21. I get advantage on dex.
Damn, so I'm taking full damage on this.
yeah, I need one more d6.
Wait, actually, tactical 9.
So wait, above a 17
it's
is
not
taking
going
half
to be that
damage?
much. Huh?
Above a 17 is taking half damage, and then, okay.
And I also didn't roll very well. So 11 bludgeoning.
'Cause you're
As the
Yep.
as starting from the center of the room, you all watch the gem itself
There goes.
fall into the
half of
floor. As starting from there,
So 5.
as the room itself starts to crumble into what looks like an
Round it
abyss.
down.
Oh, great.
So,
Any of y'all catch that?
sorry, I was doing math.
We're doing math.
Okay,
Math.
one
We're in
second.
an abyss.
Starting from the center of the room, as this spinning starts to disorientate you all, the gem in the center of the room plummets straight down. As starting from there, the room starts to implode upon itself as you all fall into what looks like an abyss.
Can I spread my wings?
You can.
Can I?
As a reaction, can I push the button on?
I was just hanging there.
You don't have it anymore.
No,
No,
on
I
Did
hands.
you walk away?
I just reach over and
I'm pretty sure you said that you grabbed it and walked away.
I grabbed it, put it, and then clocked what was happening and yelled,
Everyone get out.
everyone get out. I never actually moved from where it was.
Just because I find it entertaining, roll a d20, flat rolling. If I rolled higher, no. If you roll higher, yes.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you roll?
8.
I did roll a 19.
Cool. So I am free fall.
You go to, and then as you clock the idea, you see it, and then you go to reach, and you start to fall. Yeah, you actually probably aren't going to take any of this damage because it's just fall damage.
Let's
Oh.
go.
I have
you can
slow
fall-
fall
how
as
many-
well.
I can reduce 100 feet of fall damage.
You are all falling about 40 feet.
40 feet?
I take none of this.
I rolled really bad.
Okay.
I already told you how much damage.
Oh, that was that? Okay, cool. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that was shit. I
Never
rolled
mind.
garbage.
I apologize.
Oh,
I
we're taking that. The 11 damage was from falling.
Yeah, you can reduce that. I forgot that you
Yeah.
can't do that. That you can reduce 40.
That's my
100.
reaction.
I thought the damage was from the room spinning us around.
Mm-mm.
That's my bad. Okay.
Wait. I have slow fall. Reduce fall damage by an amount equal to 5 times my monk level. So I wouldn't take any of that either, technically.
Correct.
And I'm a rogue,
Great.
so I'm just like a cat. And just like Lance. I'm like it.
So for the other 3 of you, you're going to take the 11 unless you rolled over
I did.
17, and then you're going to take half, rounded down.
Down.
Not fun.
What do you mean?
Land in like superhero, like
As
Black
you-
Widow pose.
As all of this,
Cannonball. Hey guys.
as all of this,
Holy.
It just
It's the
There's just
crossing.
Oh, crossing.
Just
Okay.
keeps getting deeper.
Are we?
as all of the dust settles in this, as all of the dust settles and the last of the remnants hit the ground, you notice you are in the center of this
Tap, tap.
massive underground chamber. Those of you a little more well versed in the world, thus as Fang, in nature, Zara, and just because of general sense, Vesper, you all know you are in the Underdark.
Underdark. Whatever that is.
Jeff, is he here?
And just outside, in the center of this room, lays embedded in the floor the gem. You can look up and you see the almost vaulted cave ceiling, 40 feet above you, where you all fell from. Stalagmites that were once on the ceiling are now down and next to you. And on the outside of all of this rubble stands 3 mind flayers watching you.
Oh,
I wish.
not good.
Ah.
Very not good.
That's no.
They probably want to eat my brain. I am the most intelligent one here.
Stop
How
talking.
close together are they?
One directly in front, one almost at your. I'm trying to figure out what the clock is. One directly in front, 2 almost directly to your side.
How close together are they? The 3, like feet wise.
30 feet apart each.
Okay.
Probably, actually, no, there's 5 feet.
You're still there.
Oh, yeah, no,
alright.
definitely like 30 to 40 feet apart.
Okay.
And I rolled to see which one they would talk to first, and it is insane. Kale!
I turned it to
Wow.
stop talking.
I have no idea what they want to say to Kale. Rolled Kale again. Okay. They really want to talk to Kale.
They really do.
The dice do.
The fates
The
say talk to Kale.
smartest in the party. I mean,
He said it.
It is.
You'll hear resonating in
The
your
dice tell the story.
You'll hear resonating in your brain a very deep voice. Are you the one these call leader?
Kazoo?
that's not me, bud.
Oh, that was in my. That was out loud.
I say that in your head.
You'll all then hear resonating within your mind. Clearly, he is not your leader.
What do you mean? Of course I'm the leader.
No.
I think Kazuo is laughing.
It is.
I want to know what the Mind Flayer's reaction to just hearing Eternal over and over again.
Are you actually doing that?
I want to know the
Make
reaction.
me a wisdom save.
Nah, come on. That'll be funny.
Is this for them to not hear him tell the mind players to eat the turtle?
What did you roll?
Just out of curiosity, is the DC above a 6?
I'll roll the damage.
Oh no.
Not for me. One of my friends rolled a 6.
Asking
and
for a
I'm-
friend, of
Yeah.
They go to another campaign.
Yeah.
They go somewhere. They don't go here.
You would know them. You would know them.
Take 21 psychic damage.
Oh.
As the one in the center eyes you, and then moves on, and looks to Eurus.
Yeah, it is.
I have a headache now.
As you all hear, as it looks at Eurus, I would not call it a pleasure to see you once more.
History.
With advantage.
Oh.
Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Did we all?
You all heard that.
Please. 18.
This is one of the mind flayers from your memory.
Ooh, okay.
And if your memory serves you right, slightly higher stature.
So higher stature. Okay, cool. Yours will respond out loud. So if that's the case, then I'll stand up completely, kind of eyeing him face to face. Why'd you try to talk to me earlier? Because I'm making the assumption that this is the same person who tried to talk to me earlier. Whether I'm right or wrong, I'm still making the assumption.
Never assume what makes an ass out of you and me.
Oh, I don't care.
Your hubris will not serve you well.
Say me.
Who said hubris? This is genuine curiosity here.
I thought you were gonna say my name is Yara.
That'd be really funny.
I'm not that quick-witted, unfortunately.
It was not I.
What?
It was not I who reached out to you earlier.
Somebody reached out to you earlier?
Oh, yeah. I'll explain that later.
You eating fucking pepperoni
I have no idea. What
without offering it to me? Not that one.
It's the DM tax.
Yeah.
Like how you have to pay
I also have a
discounts.
ham,
I do.
which quick-sighted viewers may have noticed me eating earlier.
Quick
Right
sighted
at the
viewers.
beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
You want this one?
I'll pass it over.
Anyway,
No, I think
Yours-
we should pass it this way.
yeah. I think so.
No,
Get everybody's
should
hand
not
on.
be
Yeah, actually,
doing that.
no.
I don't.
Connor, I don't want to touch your meat.
Yours will turn to the same one and just be like, alright, I apologize for the assumption. Should I be worried that you guys are here? What? Actually, correction, counter question. Was it you guys who made us fall down?
That was of your own doing. And whether or not you should be worried or not, I'll put this forward. We thought last time we saw you was the last time we would ever see this form.
Sorry, bud. Wish I had more,
That's just gonna let the
Answers.
thing go, yeah, it's 3 fucking mind flayers. Yeah, we're in trouble.
but before you,
To cut you off,
Yeah.
he will
And
look.
quick.
He'll not even turn his head, but he'll look over. But some among you are more astute.
I'm gonna straighten up.
And I'm gonna go, what are you looking at me for?
Not only can I hear you, I can hear you within your mind.
And Vesper in his mind's gonna go,
It'll kind of straighten itself up and look back to Eurus.
alright, well, seems like you are not a fan of me, and you just being a mindful player in general just kind of scares the shit out of me, gotta be real with you. So, what's the situation here? What's the deal?
Sorry. What's the situation here? Jennifer Coolidge sounded. You have interloped on our affairs one too many times.
Got you, yeah.
You're not my main concern. He'll wave his hand. Can you make me a wisdom save?
Oh shit, yeah, I would rather not, but I guess. Oh, dirty 20. Wait, hold on. Yep, dirty 20.
hold up, wait a minute.
I had to
You'll
check
feel
them out.
something tugging within you. Impressive. But I really wanted the other one. As you are forcefully ripped from this form into Camruth.
Oh!
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
And what you all see before you is not starting from the eyes, but starting from the chest. His scales flip over rapidly, all throughout his body, screaming louder than before, feeling more intense pain than you ever have before from a transformation, dropping to the ground as you rise once more as Camruth.
Ow, that was not preferable.
Hey, blue dinosaur's back.
So, hello again. How are we doing?
This one's more tolerable.
I appreciate that. Maybe? Should I? How can we be of assistance?
What are you all doing here? And he'll turn to the rest of you.
Well, we came for that. I'm gonna point to the gem.
The shard of the obelisk, yes.
Yeah.
I came for this.
Are you holding up the sword? I was like, he's not.
I was like, wait.
The sword? The sword, right?
His sword.
Yeah.
Bring it back real quick. Bring it back now, y'all. To look to you. The sword of Maelstrom, yes.
It has a name.
What brings you to this Underdark cavern?
Let's just say we.
Gravity.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
In short, we're not trying to be here. And I don't think any of us have any business with you.
Look around. You are the one, when looking through Exithid's eyes, I saw in his final moments. Isn't that right?
Well, I stabbed him from behind, so I don't know what you were seeing, but...
The soul remains conscious for a number of minutes,
Okay.
though the body breaks.
I'll then at that point pull out the scimitar and go, yeah, he was fun to kill.
It was fun to give him that blade.
And he'll put it back.
It was fun toying with the goblins for as long as we did. They did see us as gods.
It's you. You false gods.
Only for now.
For now.
Huh?
You gonna explain yourselves?
I don't think we have to.
Exactly.
Does it look like you are in a position to be asking questions?
Maybe. I don't know.
And who says you're in the position to ask questions?
So true.
Would you like to come over here and say that one more time?
I'm gonna put on the hood and vanish.
I'm expecting blindside here.
Dispel magic.
No.
Yeah.
I would like to channel my inner arcana.
I'll put on the thing and just try to wrap myself.
Ian, can I try to channel my inner arcana to dispel or counterspell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for it.
Please roll 20, I swear.
Please roll 20.
Hold on. Oh wait, I'm not raging. 5.
Also have to be nat.
Yeah, I know.
You very much just, and it almost looks like you're trying to do like a Dragon Ball pose, but it really sounds like you just kind of shit yourself. as Vesper back into visibility.
He's having performance issues.
Sorry.
Shut the fuck
Nobody makes my friend visible. But me.
The heroes of Phandelver. So the goblins say. Much shorter than I expected. Less intelligent than even the goblins described.
Speak for yourself.
Do you have something to say? You seem very verbose.
Nothing polite.
That's a good way to phrase it.
You can read my mind. You know what's going through there.
such as the upper planes.
Yeah. And? You got a problem with that? You're false gods. Shouldn't matter to you.
Will be our concern eventually. First this realm, then the next.
We'll see about that.
And those overprotective of the finicky balance of nature itself. Who isn't paying attention at all.
Hi.
In true Vesper fashion.
Vesper?
Yeah, why?
Right side of the alphabet, but
Yeah.
Zara.
Yeah. My mind is.
What am I doing?
They're making comments on your...
The mind flayer. The mind flayer then turned and said, and those among you that are very protective of the finicky balance that they call nature, what brings you? The Underdark. Devil.
She's gonna just like trying to compose herself, kind of.
What's going through your mind right now?
Going through her mind is like just kind of flashbacks of her whole life, kind of. Write it down.
Write that one down.
I'll speak faster. And she is. I'm just gonna kind of be composing myself.
DM can take away if you want.
Keep going.
Zara, what is going through your mind right now? As this
Flashbacks a little bit of like her past. And then while she's also composing herself, and she's just gonna be like, that's not your business.
It may not be, but I can hear the turmoil within you. And the ever observant, ever witty. What race are you? What are you?
What are you?
Shifter.
I look like an
I was gonna
animal.
say, you look like a human that can turn animal, so I got confused for a second. The ever astute shifter. You have your goal. Why are you still here?
Well, because I have friends. We are friends, right?
In your head, you hear yes.
I have friends.
Friends that, from what I have observed, you can do nothing but almost kill.
That may be true. But they're still my friends.
So be it. They will not save you. And you, with almost a laugh, worshiper of a god that does not answer. Why do you journey with them?
By the way, pure, unadulterated hatred. By all three of them.
Oh, I can hear it. They all hear it.
Screaming.
Within their head, they can
Pretty much
hear.
all the mind flayers.
Within the mind flayers' heads, looking at you, they can hear the screams of everyone you've helped pass on, raging back at them.
Oh.
Why do you journey with them?
Every once in a blue moon, every couple of 100 years, one of my order is sent into the world. No one knows why. We simply obey.
My point stands. Worshipper for God that does not answer.
He talks. When you're dead,
Clean.
That was clean.
Do you want to talk to him?
I will guarantee you that you shall meet your god before I meet him. And if I am to ever meet your god, it will be on the battlefield.
Good luck.
They'll need it.
You'll need it.
Yeah, I love this.
This is pure
How
entertainment.
far Red Justice has fallen?
Red Justice? Are you a Power Ranger?
Dangerous bringing that title up.
Dangerous in your position being in the Underdark, so far from where you once fell.
Maybe I'm here to cleanse it. This place does need a good purifying. It's needed one for a while.
Yes, but within your mind, I feel there are more pressing matters at hand.
That may be so. I can always come back.
Why do you fight this? We have a very similar goal.
That may be true. But I want things run my way.
So be it. I will put this out as a final warning. Anyone that wishes to leave now may.
Alright, and then I'm gonna turn around and start to walk.
I'll walk with you.
Is there...
Every way you see more or less ends in a cave-in.
Huh?
Every way you see more or less ends in a cave-in.
Alright. Particularly, is there any wall or something around, like, there that I can walk to and hide in?
You can make your way up the stairs and around a corner.
Okay. I'll do so.
And roll to hide.
Uh-oh. I'm scared. Alright. Oh no, I didn't like that. Let's see.
Can I try to give him advantage by distracting the three? By just
They are
yelling?
actively reading all of your minds.
I forgot about that part. Never mind.
Eternal.
Everyone in their mind just
Are you helping or not helping?
He's not getting the help.
I can't help it. I can't. I'm sorry.
Alright, well,
If I
either
could've
way, 23. But if you did help, that was a nat 20.
If only.
As you start to sneak away, you definitely get hidden. They definitely still hear your thoughts. But as you start to make your way away, you can hear things moving around you on the same general level as the ground.
Oh shit, those are magic taps.
With a lot of
Yep.
high-pitched screeches.
A lot of tackles. So
And as you make another step, as you hear more start to screech up at you.
Oh. Hi.
hello there.
Slowly back up. And then I'm gonna imagine that I back up to the point where I've looked and like, oh okay, and I turn back around and I'm in the exact same spot as I was last time.
As I said,
Hey y'all.
Do the rest of us see the tadpoles as well? Lovely.
as with the squish, yeah. As I said, you may leave.
You won't let us know, will you?
It is not me. It
Then
is
what is
them. It is them.
Incense stick after incense.
On fire, all of it.
Who is them?
Our spawn. That's quite literally what they are. I thought that was implied.
Which stairs did he?
He went up. He started to go up this way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. And they're surrounding all of us, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you notice after the squish, you'd make your way around, looking around. It's a decent amount at every exit to this room.
In Kale's head, I want to ask him to grab the piece of the obelisk.
Okay.
Alright.
You can try. he says as he looks at you and then back at you. Actually, be my guest. As he'll take one almost step back as he kind of levitates backwards.
So I can have that.
Stay.
Of course.
Okay.
It was in the room for you.
Nice that I'm gonna steady aim real quick.
I'm poisoned.
Can I do like a perception check to listen for water?
Yeah.
I accidentally took a spell thinking it was something else, and now I'm really reading the description.
Does it require water?
Yeah,
That's
like
an 8?
a lot of it too, so.
What's the spell?
It's control water. I thought it was control weather. 100% real.
You have dyslexia, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Perception? That's still, 13.
13.
13 to hear water.
You definitely hear water somewhere, but within this chamber, it's an echo chamber. It just sounds. What are we doing?
Tucker started singing.
Diversion.
Distraction.
So, you're not gonna let us leave. You've been all talk. I think we all know what's about to happen here. And then,
Do we? He'll snap his tendril-like fingers. As you, specifically, feel the rash and gash start to grow. Overtaking most of your arm at this point, up to your jaw in an instant.
okay.
As you feel it surge through you,
Alright.
taking 3 psychic damage.
3. Alright, cool. And with that 3 damage, he's gonna once again look to his pistol and kind of call off to that voice in deity, saying, now's the time as any. And then he's going to try to shoot one of the mind flayers with an eldritch blast.
Roll to hit.
But it's 2, yes?
You get 2 beams, they both are rolled to hit.
Cool. Okay. So one is a 21 and one is a 6.
Okay,
So-
21 hits. Give me 1 second. Apparently I didn't screenshot the Mind Flayer stats earlier. But I have it up now. Yeah.
Just thinking back to that first fight in Baldur's Gate 3, because I always gather those explosive things and then just place them all
in
around.
Baldur's Gate, yeah.
In BG3. Guys, we just need a ton of explosive barrels.
Just blow.
I saw a
With
clip
that?
of someone doing that.
I would like everyone to roll initiative. And you to roll damage.
That was cocked.
Alright, that's a 19 on initiative and a 10 for Eldritch Blast.
10 for Eldritch Blast. Alright, and with that, I think we'll take our first break.
Hey!
Stick around, we have Mind Flayer combat coming up.
That's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
And we return on Mind Flayer combat.
Yes, we do.
Yippee!
With
Love it.
one directly to the front, two on either side. Zara misplaced her mini today, so she is the bright green one.
I was wondering
Right
what
there.
that was.
Yo,
that'll-
that's me.
The one that was talking to us is the one directly.
The one with the tendrils, yeah,
Ooh, sounds good.
in the book.
Oh, book.
The one who's
Sister.
really.
Sarah!
Sarah.
Sarah T in chat.
Hi.
Did you read the chat earlier, B?
I did, yes. So I need to write down that it was 10 Eldritch Blast damage. You said?
Yes.
Yeah. With that, it is going to be Kale's turn.
Yay.
Vesper on deck.
I'm going to start off by getting angry,
Okay.
Brace for impact.
and I'm going to run over to the one nearest.
Mm-hmm.
That one, yep. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. Cool. 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll again. Doesn't that one hit?
How are you? What are you using to hit him?
The new greatsword.
New greatsword.
It breaks immediately.
Blows up!
Higher or lower?
You know what? I'm thinking you're gonna roll lower, so.
That was a natural 20.
Oh!
I won't act as if it's a crit, but roll the damage.
Oh, I'm like, what are you doing? Nice.
Nice.
Also, I got your text message that you wanted gummies. They're not gummy bears.
You said gummies and I bought
still
gummy
want?
bears.
Good catch.
I had 3 of them, so.
11 damage again.
Okay. You'll take half of that rounded up. As your sword comes down and it just psychically stops you.
Ah, but graze.
Well, Grace will still do it.
Grace is right here.
So you know, graze, graze. Zzz. Like, but not like anatomy. Not like the show.
Not like an anime is wild.
So there's going to be five slashing damage.
5.
Which is crazy for missing.
Yeah.
That would be like my average damage in a melee attack.
Yep. That is it for my turn.
Alright, with that, it would be Vesper's turn if it wasn't the main one's.
Oh, lovely.
Cute.
Brace for impact. I'm always braced.
With that, after being hit by one of your Eldritch Blasts and the other one going straight over, we'll look to you.
I hope she didn't catch that.
I really do too. Look back at the sizzling of his robe. Cute. He'll attack with. What's your EC?
Me?
Yeah.
What'd I do?
You hit him first.
13.
13. Oh,
Oh.
fun.
No fun.
Oh.
Fun.
No fun.
Eldritch
at
Blast
all.
is a D10, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How much health do you have?
Huh?
As all 3 Eldritch Blast beams just hit you.
Oh, great! I'm currently at 53.
And one was a natural 20.
Actually, it wasn't.
Remind me again how that works?
I believe it is Sentinel at Death's Door.
Huh?
You gain the ability to impede Death's progress. As a reaction, when you or an ally you can see within 30 feet of you suffers a critical hit, you can turn that attack into a normal hit.
Woo!
Yay!
Any effects any effects triggered by a critical hit are canceled.
Okay, is that a once per long rest type of deal?
I can do it as many times as I have a wisdom modifier. So I can do it 5 times a day.
That's great.
Yay.
See.
Can you take away nat ones too?
No, just gonna check.
You're gonna
just
take
take away
21
crit
force
hits.
damage.
No. I'm gonna have that uncanny dodge.
Yes.
You are going to take half of that then.
Yes.
You're dodging uncanny.
Which is like 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As he'll then look to you.
Ah, lovely multi-attack.
And I thought we dealt with you once already.
So I just closed all 3 rings.
As
Some crunchy season for
Mhm. It's like a rock. I'm not gonna eat that anymore.
Or like you reach your stand goal and you're like, nope.
As oh, that's crazy. I didn't read fully through that attack. Everything that happens right here is Adam's fault, because of where he's standing.
You placed me. I did it.
I didn't think about it. Everyone standing behind Adam needs to make me an intelligence saving
Oh, you're
throw.
kidding me.
It is a 60-foot cone.
A what?
Oh, lovely.
Intelligence?
An intelligence save.
So easy.
To be clear, Bean placed me, not me.
I put you down and you said, and I was like, is this a good spot?
I know.
I did not hear.
I didn't
this.
even
That's
realize.
my bad.
I
That's my
thought
bad.
this was a
Okay.
15-foot cone.
That is my bad.
I got a
I didn't
13.
know myself.
Okay.
21.
9.
Do I need to
11.
make this?
Yes, you need to
Oh,
make
wait.
this roll.
It was-
Sorry.
Sorry,
My
it
brain
was-
did not
Never
prepare.
mind.
It is a 60-foot cone from directly
Well,
in
okay,
front of
so
the main.
I picked it up, and I thought it still landed. Actually.
Do I need to make this roll?
No, you are actually just barely outside of it.
Okay, cool.
16.
So
16?
fun fact.
Hmm.
Not 11.
What is it?
Ding.
A 1? Okay.
What's the DC on that?
I'll tell you when I make sure that there's nothing that's gonna outright kill somebody. 1 second.
I swear to God, Bean, I will.
Oh, you rolled below a 15.
Grace.
And you too. You rolled.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, I asked the question. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me roll that
Be a little
damage.
uncanny and dodge.
That's the wrong type.
Party
Die
of
types.
rogues. DM goes to do like a big damage to everybody, and they're just like, actually, we all pass the
No.
dex save and we don't take damage.
Whoa.
Or just like, actually, uncanny dodge, all of us at the same time, and now 5 sneak attacks in 1 round,
Because it's bandit.
By the way, we're all hidden.
and we all got 35 on stealth. We all just rolled natural 20s on our sneak
Anyone who
attack.
rolled below a 15 is going to take. Anyone that rolled above a 15 is going to take half of this damage and not take the problem from it. But anyone that rolled below 15, you are going to take 30 damage.
Below.
Thank you, 15.
Anyone that rolled below a 15 is going to take 30 damage. And it is psychic damage. And whoever rolled below is stunned for the next minute.
That's fine.
Next minute? Wild.
That's.
I don't know that.
You're like, I don't want to move.
I don't usually move.
Oh, shit.
Wait, Bean,
I took the
would
wrong
that
route
have
for this.
counted as an area effect?
Yes.
I had evasion.
Okay. Read me how that works.
Instinctive agility lets me dodge out of the way of certain area effects, such as a blue dragon's lightning breath or a fireball spell. When you're subjected to an effect that lets you make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw and only half
It was an
damage.
intelligence saving throw.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
I was gonna say, I was like,
So close.
And with that, he will start to back up as he's levitating backwards. If you survive this, I'm sure I will see you all shortly as he plane shifts away.
Okay, there's only 2.
yeah!
Cool, not 3.
Alright, guys, just survive for a minute.
Well, isn't the whole part of being stunned you can't move towards the thing?
No, that's fear.
That's fucking frightened.
That's frightened.
With that, it is Vesper's turn.
Yeah, but I can't move because of being sunned, right?
I have conditions here. No action or move, and you fail strength and dex saves automatically. Attacks against
No
you have
action?
advantage.
No action or move? So I don't get a fucking turn.
You don't get a turn.
Stunned sucks.
Stun does suck.
Yeah.
But doesn't a stun get undone when you get hit?
I believe it does.
Yes. It does.
So
So with that, it is the Mind Flayer's turn that Kale attacked. He's going to not use that attack, but he's going to roll to hit.
just hit all of you.
And he's going to critical fail.
Woo!
Yes.
I'll let you say it, higher or lower. Well, I'll let you decide which one it is.
Lower.
Lower. It was higher, so in this case I don't take the damage. Because I'm assuming higher is what we wanted in that case. We wanted lower in that case because you said lower.
Whatever's gonna make it hurt itself.
Yeah, we wanted lower in that case.
Yeah.
Higher.
Yeah.
Higher.
Which one does
You
it
said
take
lower,
damage?
right?
I said lower.
So I rolled higher, so it's not taking damage.
Boom.
Okay. But it missed. That is its turn. It is now going to be Zara's turn, which you're
No, I
stunned.
don't.
So Kazuha.
First, a little quick mass healing word to all my homies.
Wait, aren't you also?
No.
Oh.
You passed.
Oh, you passed.
It was only if you failed it.
Gotcha.
So everybody gets 7 hit points,
Yes.
and then I'm actually gonna do something a little funny.
Okay.
Can somebody move me so that I'm flanking the mind flayer that Kale's at?
I agree there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have just it up.
Yeah.
And he falls over!
Falls over.
And then I'm going to cast a 4th level vampiric touch.
Ooh. Oh.
So I'm just gonna make a quick little melee spell attack.
Wowies.
I agree with Sarah in the chat. Everything is almost always Adam's fault.
Ooh, that's not great.
I try.
Was this a roll to hit?
Yeah.
What'd
Oh,
you-
but I get advantage.
Yes, because you were flanking.
Okay, that's a
You
19.
definitely hit.
Alright. And then I'll be doing 4d6 necrotic damage. And I'm gonna regain half of these as hit points.
Hell yeah.
Vampire touch. I love
That's
vampire touch.
insane.
Ooh, not bad.
10, 12, 13. 13 points of necrotic damage.
So 13?
Yep. As shadows cloak my claws, as I just.
Straight into it. Hell yes.
I like to think it with every hit, he can hear like the hatred,
Yeah.
just vibrating in the back of his skull, just like fuck you.
With that, it'll be it'll kind of screech out as it takes this damage. And it would be Fang's turn
What?
if all of a sudden
That? Oh, never mind.
You
I
he-
thought.
the two of you that are in the back, Zara and Vesper, can start to hear screeching from the tadpoles coming up
Ooh.
as
Yeah, I just kind of walked
something
away.
Too bad I don't have an action.
as something starts to.
We all.
None of us.
I could just not spawn in the ads that are going to do damage to you, unstunning you.
No.
Huh?
Crazy.
I know.
As if something is stepping on them, running up. 2 intellect devourers are going to run up on you guys.
I love those guys.
What are they?
Little brains with
brain
legs.
Ew!
They hunt down things with high intelligence scores to eat their brains and become more intelligent.
Yeah. No, that was an egg sack.
They're so cute.
And they actually
gaming
rolled
as
the
a-
same
as a
initiative, so
pet.
they're both going to go.
In BG3.
Yes, you can.
And they have.
His name is Us.
No, I have it though, because Connor bought it for me for Christmas. I
I'm
haven't played it
debating.
yet.
I'm trying to see if my computer can handle it.
Okay.
Not this
They
one.
both are going to
it's
hit.
like-
They can. I play Baldur's Gate on this sometimes.
Wait, isn't
I have
Baldur's Gate a Windows game? Really?
No.
It's compatible on both, yeah.
Yeah.
It's compatible on everything.
You're both only going to take 3 damage.
Nice.
And you are no longer stunned.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Wow. You could be a great lawyer with objection.
Wait,
Objection,
it was 3
you're saying-
damage?
Wow, I can move again. Boom! Fire!
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a save, right? For
Um,
Matt?
Dex
Yeah?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the DC?
Dex save for million damage.
15.
It failed.
Cool.
Yay, damage.
Used.
Oh, you're just.
I want to look at what it looks like. I'm not
They're
looking
pretty
at
cute.
the stats.
Are you looking
No,
at?
they're not!
You're looking at
So
pictures of intellect
cute.
devour?
Yeah. They're so cutesy. I love them.
13 points of damage.
13 points.
I had
Yeah.
one as a pet. Right, Sarachi? You'll back me on this. Intellect devourers are cute.
Google it. 13 damage. You said. Sweet.
Yes.
Get in the comments.
In the
Wait,
comments.
what
Check
are
it
the
out.
Comment down
goodies?
below if we should keep them as
Intellect
pets or
Animal handling?
should we keep a little brain as a pet, guys?
Oh my god.
Animal handling?
You can
Or should I
always.
shoot one?
You can always try to tame something. I
I'm
will
gonna
always
tame
let you
it.
try to tame something.
Alright, not 20 and we tame it.
Nope.
9.
I keep doing that.
Oh, I can't reach it.
With that, that's both of their turns, giving it up to Fang with
Hello.
Cameruth on deck.
Great. So I'm still stunned, but I am going to spend a key point to use Hand of Healing on myself. So basically what's going to happen is my hand is going to glow, and I get hit points back. And not only that, I'm ending the stun on myself.
Okay.
Impressive.
So I get 3 hit points back, which is... I think I did the math right. I can't math. So then I'm going to take my action.
Hell yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yes.
You just start going up to it and punching the hell out of it.
Yep, that's basically what's gonna happen. Except I'm gonna use my Tessin first.
Open or not?
Open.
Good.
I don't feel like poking it to death right now.
Bat it across.
Oh no!
The curse is back! That's
Was
not
it-
one!
Higher or lower?
Lower!
It was a 5. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I was gonna say hit Cam Ruth. Get him his action
I'm
back.
I'm not stunned.
Use a
You
I
got
passed.
the pass.
For my
You just
second
took.
attack.
Hit him anyway.
You just took half of 30 damage.
Yeah.
I was gonna throw a rock
And
at
then
you.
well, my second attack with the Tessin
Yeah.
didn't work either.
To get you unstunned.
So I'm gonna spend another key point to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay, start rolling. Start rolling to hit.
18 and a 16 plus, both of those are plus 3.
Both hit.
Great. Thank God.
Oh, that damage.
Need that, and I need...
Shows how much I know this stuff. Why I took it as D6.
I am also going to spend yet another key point to do Stunning Strike. You need to make me a con save.
Okay.
Don't know mine.
No bonus is gonna help with 3.
Great, you are stunned until the end of my next turn.
I like the Uno reverse card. 1 second. Wait, 1 second.
It's the best move a monk can make. Let's be.
You want this as a reward?
Yeah!
Hold that for now.
Yeah.
Hold that for now.
So you are taking 7 bludgeoning damage and
Okay.
6 radiant damage.
7 and 6.
And that's it.
You're both taking it. Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah, no.
First time that actually worked. My sister said I back Connor, by the way.
Ah!
With the parentheses, I don't know what he's talking about.
Brain as pet.
Brain is back.
Brain as pet.
With that, it would be the Mind Flayer's turn if it wasn't stunned. Cameruth, it is now your turn.
Alright.
Okay.
Like him.
Now we stun the other one and then we get a full minute, guys.
Oh yeah.
We get a full minute.
Well,
just-
until
I'm behind the scenes.
No, you get. It's only stunned until the end.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
joking.
Okay.
15 to hit?
Beats.
Oh yeah, baby. Give me a D10. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. 18. Nope, hang on. I lied. 17 points of damage. And then I swing again. Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
What'd you hit? What'd you
18
roll?
plus 8.
Yeah. Could
And-
possibly.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. That's gonna be 16 points of damage if I could speak in the English.
Speaking to English.
And then shield bash.
The bonus action.
Bonus action. Oh yeah, dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. That's gonna be. Oh, please.
Okay.
Almost max damage. 12, like bludgeoning damage, and then 5 points of fire damage. Yeah.
Some good damage.
That's
on that
some
one
good
turn.
dabblage. I'll take that. I will take
Dabblage?
that. Dabblage, yes, dabblage.
Double.
Okay. Is that your full turn?
Oh, I forgot to add. Well, doesn't really matter.
Forgot that.
Yeah, no. That is my turn.
With that, it is Kale's turn. Vesper on deck.
Aha! Also, I forgot to mention, but since I raged, I rolled on the wild magic.
Did you do it twice?
What's that? I'm not attuned.
Oh, you're not attuned. Correct. Yes.
Darn. But anyway, so lightning covers my blade.
Ooh.
More of this one.
Yeah. And I'm gonna swing at that
This
one.
one that leaps.
Yep.
Oh.
Isn't this the one that almost killed somebody last session?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does a
Perhaps.
26 hit?
Does indeed. What is your plus to hit?
Plus 8.
That's crazy.
That's gonna be 13 damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Me and.
I realized I was
Kale
rolling
have the
wrong
same-
last time because I didn't have rage activated.
Oh no.
Me and Kale have the same plus to hit. It's awesome.
That's crazy.
I also have a plus 8 there.
And also, I need. How far away is that other one?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It is at the 45 mark.
Okay. Then nothing happens.
Okay.
Knuckles.
Is that your full turn?
No.
Okay.
I have another attack.
Don't forget you have advantage.
Yeah.
We're flanking it.
We are flanking.
Oh,
These
true.
both are getting flanked like crazy.
19 will hit.
19 will indeed hit.
Okay, I also love flanking. That is going to be 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And I am also going to shift.
Okay.
And that is it for my turn.
Vesper, it is now your turn. Zara on deck.
All right. With everything happening there and that little brain guy coming up behind me, I'm gonna quickly turn around, and then pull out the scimitar.
Roll to hit. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Oh, but it's so
That
cute.
22.
No.
I think you hit it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
barely though.
You might have been, like, I could debate you on it, but
All right, that's 5 damage.
Can't have an AC above.
5 damage. Okay.
Oh wait, and then there's also the modifier because of the psychic onto it.
Yep.
That's
Previously. It's not crazy.
additional 6 damage.
So 12?
Yeah.
You can't tell me that's not adorable.
That is adorable.
Creepy.
No, it's
It
cute.
is so cute.
Ugh. And then I don't know if this would count as a bonus action. Any chance I can attempt to punt it?
Unarmed strike.
Yeah,
Can be a
unarmed
bonus
strike.
action.
Oh, that's an action.
Object
No,
interaction.
bonus action.
Object.
It's a bonus action.
It is a bonus action.
Ew.
Yeah,
Like, that's so cute.
that's really cute.
I will take.
So cute.
It's
We'll instead of rolling to hit. Actually. Yeah, roll to hit.
I would keep one as a pet.
Yeah, you can see it.
it's giving like HP
16.
Lovecraft.
That yeah, basically.
You hit.
Yes.
And because I find that just so entertaining.
Oh god.
Just go
Hey
screaming
Zara,
off.
can you hold up this real quick?
It got kicked a few feet back.
Don't.
You kicked it a good amount
It
as
sucks that force.
as it
does not
as you kick it, and it kind of scrambles to get its footing, and you hear it screech a little bit as it's also stepping on these tadpoles that are by it.
Good.
It just kind of in your general direction.
I set it back.
Ugh. All right, and seeing that, I'm like, ugh. And then I'm gonna move. That's cool. 6. Yeah, right about there.
Okay.
And that's it.
We've created a perfect
With that, it is the Mind Flayer
For a Vesper.
over there's turn.
Yeah.
With Zara on deck.
Vesper's like, I know this one.
It's what you signed on the thing. What does this stand for?
Huh. Writes my initial out.
How much health do you have?
57.
Oh, I'm sensing sleep. I'm sensing sleep.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
I hate the sleep spell.
I hate the sleep spell, but as a DM, this is the most entertaining spell in the world.
Okay. What's your
Give it to a baby.
What's your AC?
15.
Okay, this
Bless
is gonna
you.
be scary. He hit.
That was.
Oh god. Oh god.
Bless you.
It wasn't a crit, right?
No. How many? Okay. I don't have enough dice for this roll.
Oh!
This feels pretty mean.
You got this.
Brace right back. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Just for that being, I'm gonna make him take double damage on my next turn.
Uno reverse.
Yeah.
I am a little nervous that you might not have a next turn.
Oh.
I will. I'll find a way.
What front?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Why do you keep doing this to me, bud?
Why is it always our healer that's down
Yeah.
first?
How much
Yeah.
health do you have?
57.
You're okay.
Ooh.
Alive.
It's
How much you
56.
do?
It's 56.
54 damage. As the mind flayer turns and attempts to extract your brain from your head.
Oh!
Nice try.
Only getting a shit ton of scarring and teeth marks onto your head, but you're able to
It's just
pull your head out.
bonk. Get off me. Bad.
I will put out there for anyone that hasn't picked up on it. If you die to that move, you insta-die.
Yeah. Yep. That's scary.
That is its turn, though. Zara, you are up with Kazuo on deck.
My turn, my turn.
You still have the.
I still have the thingy thing.
I was like, the party might not have a primary healer in a second.
Let's
That's
have to
scary.
bring in Jeff.
The backup character, Jeff.
Well,
This would be
me-
a good place to find him.
That would be an amazing place to find him. If
1 second, I'll do that attack again.
No!
That one doesn't have a reload.
It's kind of
The cone I used at the beginning, that one has a recharge.
Okay.
That one I just used doesn't have a
Well, that's
recharge.
So we
I
can
can,
only use it
scary.
I
once.
could.
No, we can.
This
spam
one I
it.
can spam it.
You can spam it.
The cone at the beginning
do
has a
that.
recharge
It's
that I
kind of
can't
just a
spam.
bite attack with a special effect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
A bite attack that does 10d10 damage
Oh, yeah. Pretty
with a
standard.
plus 7 to hit.
I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt.
Okay. The one that just attacked, or the thing right
No,
next
the
to you.
thing behind.
Okay.
Next to me or whatever.
Yep.
Will a 18 hit it?
It will indeed.
Yippee!
You better punt that shit into the next realm, bro.
Punt it into the same realm where the other mind player ran off to.
Okay, that's a 9.
Bless you.
Got hit.
Huh.
Take 10 points of fire damage.
How you want to do it?
Yay!
Dope. I hit it with a
We can tame the
firebolt and it just
The one I hunted.
just pieces of it.
I was really expecting to.
It's fun.
Yeah, I know.
Like the pieces are on fire, so
Oh,
like
hell
as
yeah.
it goes back, it gets some of the tadpoles.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like you rotting, and I'll let it slide. Yeah. There's a couple tadpoles on fire behind it now from the burning brain matter.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's specific.
They have at most 2 hit points.
Take half of that. Is that your full turn?
Definitely didn't find that out from experience.
Yes, that's my full
That's
turn.
like your full turn. With that, where are you? With that, it's Cosmo's turn. Fang on deck.
First of all, channel divinity on this guy. He's gonna take double damage from my next attack.
Okay.
And then I'll hit him again.
With vampiric touch.
Yep.
Okay.
That's already way above 20.
You definitely hit.
So let's see if I crit. Nope. Okay.
Okay. Beautiful noises.
Not great damage.
Ooh, not great
though.
damage.
He takes double dose if you roll it again.
So 22 points of damage.
Which one was that?
I'm back up to 25 hit points, and then bonus action.
Ooh, I love bonus actions.
Healing word. All of my companions get 7 hit points back,
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
including myself. Which means I'm back up to 32.
Wait, you said 7 hit points back?
7 hit points.
Great.
Wait for everyone.
Yeah, for
Everybody.
everyone.
Hell yeah.
What's the range on that?
Quite a bit. It's like 60.
That's crazy. Yeah, you hit everybody. I didn't doubt that.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
I'm back to
Is that your
where I
full turn?
started this fight.
Yeah.
With that, it would be Fang's turn if it wasn't the intellect powers turn. As it's
The one that we left.
over here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
That's wild.
Who here has 30 movement speed? It's faster than you.
Yeah.
No, but how quickly you.
The noise
As it
is
just.
great.
I love them in Baldur's Gate. They're so funny to me. As it's gonna attack you. Da-da-da-da-da.
So it looks like it.
That's a long ass description. That's crazy.
I don't
I'm gonna try to eat your brain.
Yeah.
That's gonna miss. Well, what's your AC?
16.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. And it has multi-attack.
Because it's so cute.
Can you make me intelligence saving throw for me?
The most intelligent person in the world.
Oh, I know.
Thanks. That's a solid 7.
Ooh, yeah, you're gonna take some damage.
Excuse me. There it is.
What's your intelligence score?
Like the score or the modifier?
The actual score.
15.
Okay, you're safe. You're safe. Okay, yeah,
I know what that move is.
you're safe on that part. You are gonna still take 12 psychic damage.
I know what that move is. That was a scary move. but I
Mm-hmm.
forgot
It
they
was
had
very scary.
I forgot they had that move.
Mm-hmm. These little things do have the ability to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. It's scary.
With that, it is Fang's turn. Camruth on deck.
Yep.
Yippee skippy!
Mine's like first. Figure out the order.
Okay, I guess I should get rid of the little stupid brain thing first.
No, we want to tame it.
No!
It's gonna be our pet.
You're lucky I didn't think to roll with advantage because it's flanking you.
Yeah. I
What would that have
am...
been?
No.
Still an 11.
Oh.
Okay.
What are you showing her pictures of?
What I was eaten by yesterday.
Oh, in the other campaign.
Or
Yeah.
eaten by.
An encephalon cluster.
An encephalon cluster.
I am
It's like a false elder brain made out of eggs.
going to use my bonus action to do Flurry of Blows on the little brain thing.
Okay.
No, not cute.
Very cute. What do you mean?
Very cutesy, very demure.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Oh, great.
I
So
like the little guys that hatch.
the first one's
Ooh.
Tadpole noises plus Minecraft damage noise. for being
It's
on
gonna
fire.
take
Awesome.
2 radiant damage and 2 bludgeoning for
Okay.
the first blow. Oops, that's the wrong dice. And a 17 plus 3.
Hits.
Great.
Oh.
6 bludgeoning. 7
How do you
radiant.
want to do it?
Great.
Yes.
I like to imagine I just punch the ever living shit out of it, and it just explodes into a bunch of sparkles.
Hell yeah. Radiant sparkles.
Radiant sparkles.
Anyone within range, mostly being Camruth and Vesper, almost think that they hear fireworks.
Yeah.
That's a base.
And then what I'd like to do is use my action to attack the Mind Flayer.
Yep.
I'm going. Does a 13? I'm guessing 13 doesn't.
Does not.
Okay.
You have advantage.
I
You have
do.
advantage.
18
That
plus
does hit.
3.
That does hit. A
Amazing.
dirty 21 hits.
6 slashing damage. Do I have? No, I don't use my radiance. Damn. 6 slashing damage.
For the first one.
6 slashing? Okay.
Yeah. And then because I have multi-attack, that's a 16.
That does hit.
Check for the crit. Just in case.
Check for the crit. Check for the crit. That's 2.
I saw the
you hit.
4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And I can't use Stunning Strike because I already used my Flurry of Blows.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
Sorry.
Cool. No worries.
That's my turn.
With that, it is that Mind Flayer's turn with Cameruth on deck. It's
Time for it to do scary things.
in a desperate attempt to not be attacked anymore, is going to lash out at the mural upon the wall.
Mirror.
Etched into the cave itself
Okay.
around you.
I'm assuming this wall.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can reach that? That's impressive.
It's got very long arms.
I mean, yeah.
And tentacles.
Yeah.
It's also got like psychic powers.
That's a
Yeah.
great point. I forgot about
Maybe,
psychic
like-
powers.
I
yeah.
was gonna let him figure that out on his own.
It's been a day, right?
It's like they're
How
magic.
many do I want to do?
It's been a week.
And out from this now desecrated mural,
There's a bunch of tentacles. Just kidding.
What is that?
ghosts of a bygone era will appear.
This is too bad they're not made out of stone. I have a spell for that.
What?
And they.
Don't worry about it.
It's not their turn yet at all, so. But
They rolled worse than me.
yeah,
Holy shit.
actually.
I rolled a 3.
But that's also not its whole turn, so. 1 second.
Fair. I'm just scared what they rolled because I rolled a 3.
Don't worry, guys. I can sense
A lot of 3s
that.
today. I didn't hit you because I rolled a 3.
Oh, wow.
So that's its turn.
Okay,
That's all
cool.
it does. It's your turn with Kale on deck.
Alright, threat assessment. I think still the scariest thing right now is this Mind Flayer. So I'm gonna take some more swings at it. Come on, nat 20, baby!
Hell yeah. Actually, it doesn't hit. No, go for it.
Shield!
That wouldn't. I actually, he actually cast Blur
Savage
last.
Attacker.
Wait, it's a nut, so it's double damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Savage Attacker. That's so much better. 17. So that's gonna be 25 points of damage, but then I'm also gonna do my 7th level feature, which allows me to spend 1 hit dice to add it to the damage. Let me do that real quick. Extra
I just saw
damage.
what you sent to the group chat, Tucker.
33 points of damage on this first attack.
How do you want to do it?
No!
Here's what happens. As these 3 things appear behind me, I just go, that's enough of you, and straight down the center of it, splitting it perfectly in half. And then, as it's splitting, just turning and facing these other guys. Is that guy within reach of me? No. Alright, cool. I'm gonna shift this way slightly. Hello, how we doing? And actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go bone to... Yeah. I need them all to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. What damage type is it?
Lightning.
What's the DC?
13.
The middle one passed, but the rest did not.
Cool. The middle one will take half of 18.
I just read the chat.
And with that, oh wait, bonus action. I'm hitting that guy right in front of
Did
me.
you tell me how much damage they're all taking?
18
18?
lightning, yeah. And the one that passed takes half of that. Now I'm going to roll to shield bash this guy right next to me. Ooh, nice kick. 12 to hit the ghosty boy.
Yes.
It hits. Oh, beautiful. All right, cool. That's gonna be nice. 12 points of bludgeoning, and then 2 points of fire. And that shall be.
How do you want to do it on that one?
Woo! Directly after I slice it down, I'm going to run over, get all three of them in line, and just as lightning blasts through them. And
Never
then-
do that again.
Understood.
Never do that again.
Understood. And then with my shield, just slam him back into the wall as he dissipates away. And then I think that is now my turn.
With that, it is the ghosts. As one is going to rush you, and one is going to rush you.
Shit.
This is going to be entertaining. It's a good thing if they have multi-attack. What's your AC?
21.
Beats. Beats.
Wow.
Alright, that's impressive.
And what's your AC?
16.
Okay, yeah, they beat that one. Only on one hit though, so you're both only going to get hit once here.
Let's go. Take that.
We're putting this to good use, don't worry.
Hell yeah.
Just be glad I didn't choose that action search because that would have been so much fun.
You chuckling.
Oh, I love that. Okay,
Oh, no.
you're both going to take 6 damage. Can I have each of you roll me a d4?
A D4?
Yeah.
Is this a saving throw or something?
Nope, this is a d4.
Alright. We both rolled 2.
2.
That's the number you're going to subtract from your strength modifier. Sorry,
Permanently?
from your strength itself.
Permanently?
Permanently.
E.
Oh,
They both just lost 2 from their strength. Not even their modifier. From your strength.
That drops. Oh god, that changes all of my math.
I'm pre-rolling that.
Alright. That sucks.
Shadows are crazy.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, I don't remember the first time I used
I
them
have
against
a
people.
+0 to strength.
It's a bunch of
Huh?
fighters.
+0 to my strength.
No. Yes.
I got so scared because I thought you said you had 0 strength now. If that drops you to 0 strength, you are instant dead, no revive.
No.
Oh, I had a mini heart attack for a
Sorry.
second.
My modifier is now a +0.
Alright, I
That's
don't
crazy.
that.
With that, that's all
Well,
of
I know
them.
what
So it
I'm
is Kale's
actually
turn. Vesper on deck.
You can guess what I'm gonna do.
You gonna hit him again?
I'm gonna hit him again.
That's also one.
I do get advantage.
True.
All right, so I'll let you choose 21 or 22. Neither was a nat 20.
They both hit.
Okay. All right.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
That is going to be 16 damage.
Okay.
Why do they have to be strength?
Strength base.
Why do they have to be strength?
I was gonna have that one too, regardless. The second you went for that mind flare, not the other one, I was like, he's gonna be mad at me later.
It's fine. I'm honestly not mad. I just why is that strength?
You have a second
Not
attack,
mad, I'm
right?
just disappointed.
I do.
Yeah.
Not even disappointed. Just like
Second one was a 22.
I think that's saying damn it with that connotation is the definition of disappointed. Sorry, 22 to hit? Yes, that hit.
16 damage.
16
yeah,
again.
you have to make a
The
great point.
exact same amount.
You make
That's
a great
awesome.
point there, actually.
Except last time I rolled a 3 and a 5. I mean a 6 and a 5, and then this time I
It
rolled
added
a 5.
up. It added up the same, but 2 different
Yeah.
numbers. Crazy.
That's the
It's
worst.
looking really bad. Is that your full turn?
I don't think I have any bonus action.
With that, it is Vesper's turn.
Okay. So I pre-rolled. Oh, that move, but it wasn't at 20. Who can testify to this?
I'll take your word for it.
So in that case, moving over there, and since they're 5 feet between each other,
Sneak attack damage.
sneak attack damage, yes, of course. With my revolver, because obviously, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
So let's see. I don't think I can fit that many into that, but we're gonna try.
We're gonna see what happens.
All right, count it with me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3.
We can all count.
And then we'll do 2 more. Well, okay.
It's only 3.
I got calculator.
All right, so 14.
So 14?
Hold on.
Okay.
Gotta reload.
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 Reloading!
1, 2.
Lovely.
Those are nice. That's 11.
Plus
right?
13.
Oh, you have a lot more. Okay, yeah. 27?
Yeah, 27 damage.
Oof. Okay. It looks so bad.
It's probably on
This shot just straight through its shoulder as it kind of cries out in your direction, a painful wail. It is its turn with Zara on deck.
Blow out the brains of the wildfire.
Huh?
Your turn.
No.
I understand what I wanted to do, but I totally forgot.
As it's going to. How does it want to do that?
Excuse you?
And thinks it's gonna die before.
Uh-oh.
Charles, you have a really short response. That's really
That's fine.
Oh yeah, no. Wasn't unethical. Hold on.
How much health
Charles.
Vesper, how much health do you have?
Fun fact, I was a substitute teacher once, and I have 40 hit points.
That's funny. Zara, how much HP do you have?
Wait, what?
How much HP do you have?
42.
Okay. Kayla, how much HP do you have?
More than us.
True. Make me three of you make me intelligence saving throws. What?
Oh, so you knock out that side of the table last time.
And now this side.
Oh, it is true. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
That's just
19.
sorry. That's just how the 60-foot cone hits.
19.
Oh no!
12.
What'd you roll?
Dirty 20.
You're gonna take full damage.
Oh, great.
the smartest of us all.
dodge.
You're all gonna take half damage.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, let's see. Once again, I don't have enough die for this. Half damage is still 30.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna take half of no.
Gonna take half and half.
Ow.
As it kind of just looks in your direction and in your guys' general direction, just kind of extends its arm out as you all in your head feel shards
Don't worry, I
of
have
like
something.
what feels like shards of glass piercing your brain.
Oof.
Yikes.
That was only one attack, right?
That was actually 5.
That was good.
Yay!
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have one more. To do.
That was the 5th Hydra head?
This was the 10th Hydra head, actually.
Yeah,
You got
sorry,
to 10
sorry,
at one
sorry,
point.
sorry.
Or you got to 9? 9 or 10?
Yeah. I don't know.
Either way.
We watched to find out it once.
Well, this is the camp I was in.
With that, it's gonna roll to hit Kale. Does a 21 hit?
That door's so big.
I was reading the spell.
I zoned into that towards the end, but I was like, wait, I'm hearing something. What am I hearing?
That's gonna be 15 damage. And can you make me? Oh no, and you are now grappled.
Okay.
Apologies, I thought there was a save for that. Nope, there's a save to get out. With that, it is Zara's turn. Cosmo on deck.
So sorry.
Okay, Lois Griffin.
Peter, the horse is here.
Yeah, the horse is here.
Why was that so good? Ew.
Okay, hold on. I'm figuring this out.
Because I'm actually. Can you use the gun?
That's the surprise you control it.
Hold the rain.
Oh shit.
Speaking of which.
That's
20.
Yeah, so you're fine on rage. You're actually more clairvoyant than you are when you're not raging. Add 1 to your intelligence right now. No.
That's crazy.
That'd be really funny.
That'd be fun.
Ah, indubitably, my good friend.
I am, in fact, incredibly angry right now.
I am absolutely frustrated.
Livid.
Livid, yes, no, that's better word than what I
Are you going through your spell list right now?
Hold on, I'm trying to decide. I'm trying
Yes.
to see if. No, I'm looking at 1 because I'm trying to decide, like, tell if I can choose 2 people or 1 person.
What is it?
Wither and Bloom, but it's just in the second level or
I believe you only pick
second.
1 person no matter the level.
Yeah, it just does more damage and more healing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Hold on, I'm gonna.
Oh, that's probably
It's okay.
I have 4th level now.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. It is always 1 creature.
It should always be, yeah, it is always 1 creature.
I thought I had 1.
I'm reading it all, right?
Yeah.
1 creature.
I pulled it up faster than you, and you looked it up 30 seconds before I did.
I had to close the tab because my laptop said.
Did you also drop this?
Yeah, I know, I know.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'll take it, It's
Yeah.
fine.
I'll show you an owl.
Trying something.
You having some performance issues over there?
Uh-huh.
No. Not at all.
When you cast this spell using the spell slot,
It would be cool if it did.
Are we using Wither and Bloom?
Do it.
1d6 for each slot above second, and the number of hit dice they can use. So, if it's in
I know, I
a
did
second
that.
level spell slot,
It's just whatever the normal hit
whatever
dice
the
is.
normal- Okay.
So that would be what a D10.
Nice.
The Red Bull holster now has a gun in it.
In Minecraft.
In
3D printed.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's still incriminating.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom, like right behind the ghost dude that Fang's at, so it doesn't hit Fang.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, I can choose for it to not.
What type of damage is that, Is that
Necrotic. Yeah.
Okay.
I also have to roll it hit.
So close. No.
Oh, whoop.
So I guess I do nothing
And
at
since
all.
it didn't work anyway, I will tell you it is immune
To necrotic.
to necrotic damage.
Good to know. Probably
I will
means
be
Radiant
nice
does
seeing
stuff.
that it didn't work. I was gonna just let it. With that, it is Cosmo's turn.
I'm gonna do the same thing last time.
Right?
That was a
Wait.
19.
I thought it was a
before.
19.
Even if it didn't,
So I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, you hit.
even if I cast
gonna
it,
take
and it didn't
double.
What's the minimum damage you can do?
Uh, 8.
How you want
Or, I want to. He's just turned his back to me, right?
Yeah, he looked at you for the brain extraction failure, then turned back around and did his
so
big thing.
basically, I'm gonna reach in front of me and grab his head
Yes.
and whisper into his ear.
It's in that area,
Take
and no
and
one's
take.
in the area.
Oh, it's my turn. And then just basically extract his soul. Except he doesn't have one.
So he just drops dead.
Yeah, he just.
That's terrifying. But yes, it is dead.
No rights for that fucker.
You need a soul.
Yeah, it's
to go
dead.
to heaven.
Okay. With that, it's Fang's turn. Holy crap!
Holy shit, bro. That's insane.
You think you've seen it all?
And then your happy little turtle gets kind of pissed off.
Death is so instant. It's kind of terrifying.
I'm going to use my inner radiance and spread my wings.
Flashlight.
Flashlight mode. So it is in
Okay,
fact going
fire.
to take 7 points of radiant damage.
7.
Yep.
Okay.
I have to take 3 because I take my own radiant damage. I am resistant. I still have to take half of that though.
Just wait till it goes up to 4 and you can actually have it. Or, oh no, you have it. We
Yeah.
lower. So,
I lower it, so it's 3.
So, you
and
only
then
take 1, right?
What?
You would only take 1 then. Halving 3.
No, it's 7.
Oh,
It's my
oh, it's
month level.
okay.
Yeah, so I take and then
Rango baby.
I am going to use my Tessin again. Hopefully.
Yes.
18 plus 3 is to hit. Great. 3 slashing for the first one.
Okay, let me double check that.
Does a 14 hit?
What you just did killed it,
Oh,
actually.
nice.
Also, I've been rubbing my fingernail on this magnet, and apparently that is making my fingernail black. That's disgusting.
Scratching off the magnet.
Yeah, apparently so.
You're becoming magnetized, Bean.
Maybe people will be attracted.
No, not
Sorry.
possible.
Almost.
Physics says no.
Physics says,
You can trust me.
How do you want to do it? Let's go.
I'd like to imagine that I basically flashlight myself, completely radiant, just burning their eyes out basically, and then just go for the neck, and that's it. It just disappears. I'm assuming it's disappearing. It's a ghost.
Yeah.
So yep, that's it.
Like a fart. It's gone.
In the wind. With that, Cam Ruth.
Hey, take a while. Guess what I'm doing?
Hitting.
Nope.
No, it's 7 plus 6. 7,
Oh,
so
okay.
14 to hit. Right? 7 plus 7, 14?
Yeah, you hit.
Okay, cool. I didn't think I did that.
I thought it was a
stagger.
1.
Well, alright.
That
2
one.
plus 7 is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
2 plus 7.
Wait, no, sorry. 2 plus 7 is 9. I can't do math. And then I'm gonna roll again. To
I'm a
hit.
preschool teacher here. I can.
Just 1 year ago.
It was 1 year ago. You have beef with a light.
11 does not hit, right?
It does not hit.
Okay, cool. Shield bash.
Okay.
Posture check.
Alright, we know that doesn't hit either. God damn it. That would have hit if it was not lowered.
You're trying to, but you have tape to do.
Action search.
Okay.
Oh.
Action search, why not?
It would
Watch
just be
this
funny
thing
if
be
you had
on,
to
like,
do
one.
1 damage.
It probably is, but I don't care. Yeah, it is, but it's fine. I just don't want to risk losing more strength. Yeah.
I think it'd be so funny if you got weaker.
17.
To hit?
Yep.
Yeah, you hit.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Is it above 2?
Yes.
How do you want to do it?
Alright, cool. So I swing once, swing twice, go to hit it with my shield, and it just kind of whiff, and it's just like, just with the butt of the sword, just boom. Thank you.
That's called a pommel.
Yeah.
As it disappears, and you are now out of combat.
Cool.
Right.
Yay!
I just didn't want to risk more strength loss.
We
I'm
killed
gonna
some mind
spit on the mind
flayers.
flayer's corpse.
Let's go.
With that, you can hear all of the tadpoles are starting to recede back into the shadows.
That's what I thought.
I'm coming for you next.
They go a little faster.
Cosmo's committing complete and utter genocide.
I was gonna kill a school full
Did
of
you see
children.
that Sarah put in chat Tucker should be an elementary school teacher?
Yeah, I saw that. I made a little brief comment on it. But
Great.
With that, the mind players have
We
oh,
really
2 of them have
need
been defeated.
to find a place to rest.
Just hitting the corpse with my staff.
yeah, we okay. All right.
Trash.
That was entertaining.
Whoa, you teleported all over the place.
No one on stream saw what you just made a comment about.
Yeah.
I zoomed out on the map so everyone could see what's happening.
Cam Ruth, how you feeling?
Not as strong as I once was.
Arm wrestle?
Is
Maybe-
now really the time?
save
I'm
it.
still raging.
Oh.
I think we should probably find a place to hunker down. Then we can. Oh no. Oh
What
no.
are you rolling for, buddy?
Arm wrestle.
You're gonna force him into an arm wrestle?
He's gonna arm wrestle, just flip him instead.
22.
Should I roll? Wait, is that a roll to hit?
No.
Arm wrestle.
I think this would be contested strength at this point, just because he's trying to arm wrestle you and you're trying not to, which in itself is an arm wrestle.
Alright, hang on. I
It sounds like a grapple. I don't know.
Total math. 15 now.
No. Aha, I'm now the strongest in the party. And I calm down.
Very well.
Is his strength score gonna go back up when he's Eurus?
No, it's the body.
Oh, right. I was just thinking because I know that you like flip scales, but like, does the musculature change?
No, it's just the damage type from dragons.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Alright, well, we need to find a place to hunker down and not get eaten alive by tadpoles.
Well, then we should get out of the Underdark, probably.
I would.
Okay, but how?
We fell.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you
I
two
think-
have wings.
yeah, 2 of us can fly.
And I could carry one of
would
you,
just this
but I can't carry much more.
I got rope.
because it's
How much rope do you have?
just for the first sentence.
I lied. I don't have rope.
I
Wait,
don't-
actually, no, I do have
That
rope.
they have
How
no
much?
upfront money.
It's 50 feet
to
or 40 feet?
form out of the deals.
I
Per
personally don't think I'm strong enough to carry
It doesn't say.
y'all.
I think
If it's
If
the
you-
Adventurers pack,
It's
or
50.
It's
Yeah.
60, I believe.
Oh,
That'd be
nice.
kind of.
So.
If you took the Burglars pack, then you have about 10 feet of string.
I don't think I did.
So you have
It's
60
my
feet.
favorite.
Wait,
Worth
who
of
needs
rope.
rope?
We
No, I have 60 feet of rope.
need to find an alternate way out and or some place where we can hunker down for a bit.
What I can
How many?
do is, if that's 60 feet, I can fly up and tie it down up top, and we can just climb back.
Yeah, but the stone on it.
Beam do we see? The thing that looks kind of like a door.
Yeah.
Say that a little louder. I can't even hear you.
rope.
Do we see the thing that looks kind of
Just
like a
went over
door?
Yeah, you
next to
see
the
that. It's
weed
just
symbol.
Yeah, it's just in here.
Okay. Can I just kind of?
Bro's just going in a door.
Grace.
Hey.
I'm just
Yeah, you can
saying.
just open that door 1 second.
Just peek in.
Mm-hmm. I need to turn a few pages. As you start to creak that door open, you see that stamps and lathes line the walls of this large workshop. Several
Bean?
stone tables.
He's talking about this door.
No.
No, he's
no.
not.
He's talking about this.
Oh, he's talking about that one. That's
I
my
said
bad.
the
That,
one next to the weed
I heard the one
symbol,
in for
not
some
the
reason.
one
No.
in the weed symbol.
I heard it. That's my bad. Sorry.
symbol.
That is
From
not.
here, it kind of looks like
It has way more
yeah.
side things.
It looks like a plant, and it is tinted green.
no. I'm a plant bean.
Hold on. What? Nope. Continue. Sorry.
You looking up pictures of weed to
No.
compare?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Several stone tables bear old tools and metal rods adorned with spikes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm Adam's reaction.
Continue.
Continue.
A cage in the southeast corner bears inward pointing spikes.
A cage with inward pointing spikes? Is there something in the cage?
No.
Hey guys. I found a spiky cage.
Like, huh?
Like there are spikes in a cage.
I'm gonna walk up
What
to.
way is that beneficial to us?
I don't know, but this kind of looks like a workshop.
Workshop.
It's got a door, and I feel like that's... If we're not going up through the hole, then we might as well go a place with a door.
True. Might be a good place to barricade for a bit.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not going in first though.
Alright, I walk in.
I'm right behind him.
It's just a pretty barren workshop with a couple tools, some.
What kind of tools?
It doesn't even specify.
I'm gonna take them.
Old tools
Old tool.
and metal rods adorned with spikes.
I know.
Take a metal rod or two.
Yeah. Okay.
Spiky rod.
Sure.
Called me in high school.
That's
Leave.
disturbing.
Leave.
Are you okay?
And as you walk in a little further, you see that the cage has a lock on it. Keys that you can assume go with it are on the ground in front of it.
I pick up the key.
Is there anything in the cage?
No. Just inward-facing spikes.
I pick up the keys.
Okay.
And then just to check, I throw a spike through the cage so it like goes through a bar and then out the other side.
Goes right through.
I'm just gonna leave that locked.
I believe that's a good call.
Can we short rest?
Long, maybe? To also heal as well. We can try and
I
long
mean,
rest.
We barricade?
I need to rest.
Yeah.
I
I
also
do.
need to rest.
I would
Rest would be nice.
appreciate sleeping and getting some spell slots back.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
long
I
rest?
mean,
Short
getting
rest?
my divine.
Long.
If we can, long.
We're gonna try.
Yeah.
I don't see why you can't.
Just
Okay.
can we
Barricade all
block the doors?
Okay. How are you barricading it?
There were some lathes, right?
May I borrow your axe?
Which are
I'm gonna take the axe, I'm gonna walk over, and I'm gonna push the button right in front of the door.
Okay.
wait,
Um,
like in any way? Does
Like
the
not like through the thing. To, like.
are there handles or?
Yeah, it's two double doors that open.
Okay.
inward.
Then I'll stick it through and
No,
push
you
the
just put it
button.
right
Yeah.
in front.
Do
Are
we
there
have, like
Yeah, is there any other entrance exit?
Can I
Yeah.
check
One
what
of
this
them.
room
It's
is?
you open the
There's-
door.
Yeah, you can.
Because that room is.
As you
wow.
kind of
That's,
peek your head in, you see shelves and racks in the storeroom that hold iron bars and of various different lengths.
Iron bars.
Yeah.
Interesting.
experimentation?
Can
I was gonna say, I
I?
got some spiky
Hey, what?
rods from the other one.
What?
Can I roll history?
With disadvantage.
Advantage. That's fine.
Well,
Fortunate.
I rolled a nat 20, but at disadvantage, that's gonna be a 8.
Nothing's really ringing
Nothing.
bells around here. You are getting prisoner-ish vibes, but that's about it.
Cool. I'll yell out to a lot of them. This this room is odd. Just has iron bars, but nobody in it. There's another door, though. I am hesitant to go through the next door without anybody within this room. So,
I feel like there could be someone else here.
actually,
Can I roll for perception to see if there would be anyone nearby?
Yeah.
While
See if
he's
you can
doing
figure it
that,
out.
can I take one of the iron bars, the longer ones, and barricade this door by like shoving
Yeah.
an iron bar through?
Yeah.
Like
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Doesn't sound like there's anybody,
Okay.
but that is just from generally listening within this one room.
I got
But
you.
it doesn't sound like it.
I'll take another one and bring it to that door as well.
Okay.
Going around and
Mm-hmm.
well, that will hold anything for at least a moment.
can we cover the bottom of the doors like we tried to do earlier, so that any tadpoles can't get in?
Hmm.
Do we have enough blankets or anything like that?
Yes we do. Yes we do. We so do.
You have your robes.
We so do. I'll put my cloak. No!
No, I will take my robes. The outer robes.
Outer robes. I'll take my cloak of
Kazuo will
invisibility.
take his extra set of clothing.
Yeah. Push it.
Well, it's not like even underneath your normal robes you don't have a shirt.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I could
I do have a
give
shirt.
up my robe.
No, you already
Hold
said.
on, hold on.
Donald ducking it.
Well,
I'll take one
it's
of
only the robe.
I'll take one of the two bedrolls that I have and stick it
He's
under
also-
one of the doors. One of the double doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stick it under this one.
Okay.
Kazuo is also
Yeah.
a turtle, so it's not like any of his
I know,
genitalia
I
show anyways.
Right.
Okay. Every time I have that problem.
What is happening on this end?
Broke as hell.
Dude, I think they're having trouble plugging it in.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, does that remind you of anything?
Oh!
Alright,
That is not what he's
It
referencing.
sounds so
it sounds
bad.
so bad. First day freshman year, I couldn't set up my PC correctly, and I didn't know what was wrong, and it was legitimately the fact that I didn't plug it in. That is what he's
But by
referencing.
the time he figured it out, I had asked him 3 times, have you tried plugging it in?
That's the reference he's making.
That's funny.
Okay.
Alright, are
It
we?
has nothing to do with
investing?
anything else.
Very good idea.
Yeah, barricaded, blocked.
Yep.
Some people's clothes are off.
My clothes are still on.
No, we don't need to do that.
Jail.
What? I thought we were getting naked.
No.
No,
No.
I'm just
We're
doing this so we
staying
can
closed.
block the doors. He's so
So disappointed.
disappointed.
Long rest? Question mark? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to.
Before we actually do the long rest, I want to turn to Fang. Can I talk to you privately for a moment? Just for 1 moment.
Sure.
And I'll bring her into this
Her?
room. Yep, them. Into this room, right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll kind of close the door.
It's threatening.
Not trying to be. So, obviously, a lot of things have gone down the past few hours
Oh yeah.
or days. I don't actually remember. I have some inquiries, if you're willing to hear them. At least you don't have to answer, of course.
Okay. Go right ahead. Can't promise that I'm gonna answer.
Fair. Well, I guess the order of operations would be to go with the most earliest one. Anyway, perchance, would you be willing to explain a little bit about the image that we saw of you in the mirror? And what your reflection had said to you?
Not particularly.
Okay. Any chance you're willing to elaborate on anything that it said?
It's nothing you need to worry about. I'll give you that.
Roll deception.
Can I roll insight?
Of course.
I'm so bad at deception. 14.
Yep. I called that live.
It's something that is worth worrying about.
Okay.
That's all.
You do not have to tell me whatever you do not want to tell me. But instead of lying to me, just say you wish to not tell me.
I don't want to tell you.
Understood. Then, my next question is rather interesting and much more recent. Care to elaborate upon the name that you were called? I believe it was Red Justice.
It's a title I haven't heard in a very long time. It's... How do I phrase this? It's an honorary title given to me by a group of people that I very much respected. That's it.
And these group of people, I'm going to make a bit of a jump here, using the context clues of all the different planal conversations that have been happening around me, and assume that these are gods.
They might be. They might not. Might be priests. Might be monks. You don't know.
Deception check.
Fuck!
God damn. Oh,
That's a 1.
Girl,
No, it's a 4.
Oh,
if
it
I
looks like
don't
a
roll a
2.
1, I beat her.
Roll a 1, roll a 1.
That's 13 plus 7. Yeah, 30, 20.
Can I have
Stick this out of the way.
That's her roll.
Wee! You go, huh? Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean they are gods, but her suggestions of what they could be is misleading.
Listen, okay. Again, just say you don't want to answer. Stop attempting to lie.
Who says I'm lying?
Deception again!
I don't think I have to.
Technically, I'm not.
You aren't being fully truthful, then, is the way that I'll phrase it instead. I'm going to continue going down this line of questioning, but I'm assuming that I won't.
Feels like an interrogation.
That's not the intention. You can just turn to me and say stop, and I can.
Keep going. I'm curious.
All right, very well. My next question is.
Checks laptop.
You have a list?
Oh, absolutely, I do. The next question is once again information that we gained from the rival of ours. So it seems we have a mutual enemy. Once fell. Can you elaborate on that one?
Oh, how I wish you didn't have ears.
Unfortunately, I'm a little more perceptive than my counterpart.
That's unfortunate indeed. That's nothing you need to worry about.
Deception question mark? Or insight? Insight?
I'm trying my best to lie my ass through this, bro.
Insight? Make the roll that you think equates to it.
What is he rolling?
He's rolling insight. You roll either persuasion or deception, whichever one you think works best.
Oh my god. Roll forward.
16.
14 plus 7.
Oh,
God!
you guys rolled the same thing, but he has
But
a
he had a
better
better plus.
What do I learn?
I'm lying through my fucking ass. Basically.
Through your ass.
Through my ass.
That's crazy.
It's very much something you probably need to worry about.
Got it. Kimberly will turn and just go, you know, you are not a good liar at all. You know that, right? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm very much aware I'm very bad liar.
Every answer you have given me has given me nothing but worry. Something screams that I should be worried. Therefore I am. If you can ease that worry, excellent.
Can I tell you a story?
I'm always inclined for a good story.
Story time.
I'm putting the book away. 1 second.
Oh. Once upon a time, in a land very, 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 very far away from here, there was a boy. He grew up with a very strict group of people. And he did everything in his power to become perfect, to become pure, to bring honor to his family. And he succeeded. He succeeded so much that he ascended. He became everything. He was perfect. He was a god. And that boy fell into a spiral of hubris. He got cocky and he fell from heaven. So that boy decided he needed to change some things. And change things he did. And change things he will. To create something better and something new.
Interesting. Should I make another insight roll?
Make an insight roll.
It's the first nat one. Cool. So
That's all of your questions.
It's nothing more than a story.
Yep.
It's an analogy.
Interesting.
It's like the boy who cried wolf.
Oh my god. Well, since you shared a story with me, may I share a story with you?
Oh, of course.
You have stories to tell. You don't have memories.
I have connections that I can make.
You do have connections you can make.
I believe
he tells it wrong.
If he tells the story wrong, I will poker face it, but it's going to be very funny in retrospect.
I believe most of this information you know more than I do, but if there's anything that I neglect upon, feel free to interject.
Oh, why do you think I would know?
You've been around You've seen the things that I haven't seen.
Doesn't mean I know who you are.
I'm not saying who I am. I'm just saying what you may know.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Sorry, but Grace just looked straight down the barrel of that gun and started dying of laughter.
And she walks away.
Bye.
This looks cool, guys.
Oh, she's out now.
Oh, she's leaving the room.
I think the gun roller needs to stay with Vesper.
I know.
She's fully left the room.
Okay, back as it was.
So, there once was two brothers. These brothers seem to travel together. Maybe once, maybe more than once, but to my knowledge, just once.
Only twice. Sorry.
And they came across a place. One that I believe we have been to before. And we were the cause of what made it look the way it looked.
Like the way
What
I
is
fondle
so
my
funny?
dice.
What is happening around me right now?
Charles was just like rolling dice under the table.
Stop doing that. No, don't do that on camera.
That's what it looked like to me.
Charles, let's roll dice together.
Charles, you went like this. You went like this to show. It went off screen.
Anyway.
As you were. As you were.
And
Charles, let's roll each other's.
oh my god. And to my
Bring it back,
knowledge, these two became one. I believe you know where I'm going with this.
Oh, I do.
And thus, information has been slowly learned through them. And one information that has been learned is that these mind flayers do not enjoy our presence.
Right.
Would you, by chance, know anything about these two boys that I would not know?
No. But I can help. I can help you.
How so?
I'm gonna take out the tooth. If it were possible, would you like to be separated from your brother?
Yours will take that. Ruth, we'll take that breath and just go. It is not an entertaining process to change every other day, so absolutely.
Is that your greatest wish, your greatest desire? If you could ask a god to do it.
If I could ask a god to do something, it would not be to have us be two. It would have us be truly one. Memories interchanging between each other and be able to work as one.
So you wouldn't want to have two separate bodies, two separate warriors with the same goal?
Sorry, all I picture is inside every man there are two.
If given.
Sorry, hashtag jorking the dice in chat from Sarah G.
Yes.
Stop joking.
Stop jorking the dice under the table.
Do you want me to do it above the table?
Yes.
Hashtag break, please.
Alright.
5 minutes in the hallway.
If given the option,
I was gonna snore, is why I was.
if given the option, I'm a strong believer that me and him work better as one. But I know that Eurus would prefer to be two. Thus, a battle, per se.
Yeah. Interesting. Pocket the tooth back. Slip that.
And what was that? You showed it to me, didn't you?
It's something your brother gave me.
And
Cameroon gave it to me.
Yours.
Eurus
Oh, it
gave
was
it
yours.
to me
Oh, gotcha.
to tell Cameron.
And
about
Eurus
it.
said, "Tell my brother about this too."
And that had what significance to it?
It's just a little gift. Little trinket.
Can I roll insight?
You may roll insight, roll deception.
If I don't roll it, I have it. Yeah, I beat you.
Maybe a little more than a trinket, but nothing definitive. Definitely a lie.
Again, you are not a good liar at all. Like, like it is unbelievable how much you are bad at lying.
Trying,
It is
man. I'm
entertainingly
trying
fun,
so hard.
So, whatever your business, whatever yours and your business is, I do not wish to impede. You may do what you wish to do.
Can I jet in?
Oh shit, were you?
Yeah, you want to enter the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, aren't we all in the same room?
No,
No,
he
I
pulled
pulled
them off
Hold us in
Oh,
there.
I gotcha.
the side storage room.
Did you pull a kale? Were you listening to that entire thing? Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna jet in and be like, hey, oh,
Yes.
howdy. Hey. I need to talk, just quick, just brief thing. Am I interrupting at all?
No.
Very popular.
You're not.
Oh, okay.
No.
Gotcha.
Really.
All right. And then are you?
I'm standing right there.
You're saying right there.
Can you?
I'm just gonna go. And I'm just gonna I'm just gonna turn around and be like,
Oh, if I'm overstaying my welcome,
no, you're good. Just,
I'll leave.
Just give me 1 second. And then I'm Two Fang just be like, hey, look what I got. And show off the little dead tadpole. Like in the, what is it?
Yeah.
Tomb.
Can I see if I can see it?
And
Well, what disadvantage? You are in dim light.
I have dark vision.
Does not fucking matter.
Fair enough.
Not
Do you
in
not,
light.
do you not realize how his ability works?
Oh.
I forgot how his
His cloak makes it so that
I
perceiving
know.
him is a disadvantage.
Yeah, no.
So
I have dark vision.
enough.
I forgot that.
And I don't give a shit.
I forgot
Enough that you can't hear, but you can. I'm just saying, I snagged this from Coswell. Now, why the hell did he have this?
Camruth, can you give us the room?
Yes.
I'm just kicking him straight out.
Camruth will walk and, as he goes for the door, turn and go, thank you, by the way.
Can you,
I almost forgot to thank you.
on your way out, make a perception check.
Can I poke my head in at this moment? Real quick.
Real quick, yeah.
Have any of you seen the bathroom?
I can.
I was like,
that.
oh,
Yeah.
hell, you know, I was just gonna go out and look for one in the main chamber. Like out there.
Yeah.
Go with him.
Okay.
I can. That'll be an 18.
Okay.
Show me the bathroom.
Perception check. As
Bathroom
you
finding abilities.
turn to thank them one last time, you start to notice around their collar and on their shoulder these tattoos that you didn't really notice before.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
No, the broom in the corner.
Not the broom!
Almost looks like random wavy lines of just pitch black.
Camruth will clock that and just continue on and say, thank you for answering my questions. I know it can be uncomfortable. Apologies if I overstayed my welcome.
Oh no, you're good.
Kale buds in. I can show you with great pleasure. I will actively push him out and close the door behind him.
Anyhow, so we have this little guy here, and Kazuo took it. Now I'm not sure what his plan is with this, but from all we've known and all we've encountered, I don't think it's a good thing to be holding on to this.
Right.
That being said, I do want to pick his brain a little bit. But I don't want him to have it back.
Smart.
So,
probably best to
What do
leave
you
it.
say? And Vesper is going to give the little tadpole to Fang, as well as 10 gold pieces. And just say, you can keep it hidden, right?
I can keep it hidden.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take the money.
Interesting. And then he's gonna go, are you sure? And he'll open up his pouch and reveal that he's still holding on to the 510 platinum, 1,250 gold pieces, the 12 small gems that are 100 gold pieces each, and then the 3 golden dwarf statues, which are 400.
Nobody ever decided to divvy up.
So I took it.
I don't need to be bribed by money. I trust you.
That's very kind of you. In the back of Vesper's mind going, fuck yeah, money! And then very quickly, he'll just go, not to pry at all, but everything good with, Cameron?
No, it's fine. He's just curious. Being a bit nosy. I shrugged him off.
Wanna make me that same perception check?
Sure. Yeah, I got you.
Seeing that this conversation continuously gets a little closer.
Static.
Perception. Just static perception.
8.
Nothing out of the ordinary, really.
Alright. Because Vesper's gonna go just real quick of, yeah, we all got secrets. You got yours, I got mine. Don't need to pry. And then, thank you. And then in that case, he'll leave and quickly walk on over to yeah, I saw that too.
What
I
fell
think
from
Just
the
fell
ceiling?
from the
it was
ceiling.
Probably like a.
Ceiling.
Probably
Sword.
ceiling.
Cover your eyes. Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look up.
Just don't get more ceiling stuff in your eyes.
And then he'll walk over to. Are you using the bathroom?
Cosmo is out in the main chamber.
Where the battle was?
Oh, where the battle was. But
as-
not for the bathroom.
As you walk over, you'll see Kazuo hand Cameron with the book. He'll pocket it and turn to head back to this room.
Whoa.
Camruth, I still need to use the bathroom.
Don't worry, just follow me, bud.
You can
Or
follow him.
yeah. Well, Kazuo is already out in the main chamber.
You can follow him. I will be in a moment. Oh my god. And you'll see.
Fuck.
DM, I would like to carefully and meticulously dissect a mind flare.
Oh. Okay, what's your ultimate goal here?
To learn some things about their anatomy, and if I can find a living specimen and capture it inside, I will.
We'll get to that. Let's stick with Cameruth and Kale for a moment.
Sorry, what?
But I will get to you.
And as you do that, Vesper will lurk and see. Just quick. Y'all will continue. Absolutely crazy.
Toilet.
We can. I can find you someplace to go.
I can hold it for you.
Sleight of hand.
Isn't it 19 inches?
What? What? Oh, wait, what?
There's a foot and a half.
Yeah.
Strength then.
It's athletics, really. Maybe some acrobatics, who knows?
Animal handling.
Like, you roll me animal handling to take a piss. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's crazy. I looked up anatomy of one, and that's a lot of text. Someone on Reddit really went into depth with that.
22.
22 on animal handling.
Oh god.
Oh, you piss like a motherfucker.
After I get the book, I'll kind of gesture you off to whatever is over here and just send you down one
Over
of
where?
the plant.
23.
Oh, sick. You're going towards the plant-looking cave now?
Yeah, not intentionally.
Yeah, so you've been pushed towards this,
no.
this cave outcrop.
This is before we took the long rest, right?
Oh yeah. towards this cave outcrop with rough walls indicating that mining was once performed here. Clots of repulsive mucus jam the crevice. A narrow door is wedged into the back.
I'm gonna grab Kale and be like, this might not be the best place, actually. Let's go and find another place.
As you start to pull them away, you hear a cacophony of just like echoing from the cavern.
Nope.
Fuck that.
Try.
Thank you. I didn't want to do combat right now.
I'm going to aggressively try to get Kale to back away with me, please.
Bad idea, bad idea,
But-
bad idea.
You said that was the bathroom.
Yes, but I don't actually know where the bathroom is, and I have a feeling that that's not where it will be.
So you lied to me?
Not intentionally. I did not know.
You said you know where it was.
I said I had a feeling. My feeling was incorrect.
Nice.
I always knew you were dumb.
If I lit it
If
out,
you,
it would
yes,
on the
yes,
floor.
you are spot on. Will you now help me find it instead in a different location?
Ah, yes. Always asking the brains.
And I will attempt to try to gesture him back to this room.
Gonna make that room the bathroom.
It's the best location
Which
I know.
room?
The
The
iron
one
bars.
where we were talking.
The iron bar. The storage room?
Yes, that's the best option I have without exploring more.
I'm out of there by now.
Exactly.
That's what I was watching them walk by. He's just like,
I'm trying.
I'm gonna walk into the storage room, and as I take a leak, I'm just gonna be looking around. Do I notice anything of interest?
No.
Great.
Is there anything on the wall or on the shelves or whatever?
Yeah, you're pissed.
I rolled a
Just-
22. I think I nailed it right in the bucket.
Just dusty. Just dusty old decrepit tools.
it's gonna be so funny if there is a designated bathroom on this map. This room has a toilet.
Yeah, so once when Kale walks back out, I'm just gonna kind of take one of the papers that he gave me from the book and
What book was this?
just a blank book.
Just a blank book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you using it for toilet paper?
No.
Oh.
Are you using it for
I'm
Cliff
gonna
of Warding?
No.
Okay.
I'm not doing
Not
any
a spellcaster.
Oh, yeah, true.
I can't cast spells. I'm gonna write bathroom and take
In which language?
common.
You only have common?
I have common and draconic.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
Did a draconic, it'd be funny.
no. And then with the tools around me, like nail it to the door and be like, "This is our bathroom now, ladies and gentlemen.
As I walk out.
Do not
Don't go in there for a while.
It's a Family Guy
So-
comedy gag.
And then I'll sit in the corner and start
So
writing
it's
this book.
Yeah. What is your ultimate goal?
Well, as I said, to
Find a living specimen.
yeah, if I can.
Do you mean like a tadpole?
I mean like a tadpole.
Okay. Tadpoles are stored in brine pools and in nautiloids
Right.
and mind flayer cities.
But if one of them had one on them. There's also a whole cave full of them, but I don't want to go into that cave. Not yet.
Jesus.
So for now, anatomy.
Roll medicine.
Alright, I'm going to enhance ability and cast guidance.
Okay. That's a couple different rolls, ain't it?
Oh no! That's not very good. 10 plus whatever your modifier is.
18?
Able to salvage it.
Pretty good modifier. You don't find any living specimen. You more or less just find beast plate armor, and you're cutting them open. If you don't find a specimen, what do you want to find?
Just examine some anatomy.
Okay.
See if their species has evolved.
It has a humanoid anatomy minus a reproductive system,
Obviously.
with a altered looking heart.
And then the last thing is the head.
Yeah.
Let's check the composition of that brain.
It's pretty big. It's a mind flayer.
Start embalming it. Pull out the eyes.
Oh.
Can I tell you what he does see?
Yeah.
Vesper behind him with a gun pointed at him, going, "What the hell are you doing?"
I am studying the anatomy of a mind flayer.
Why?
My people and their people have not seen each other in a very long time.
Your people?
Yeah.
Is your people mind flayers?
No.
Then why the hell are you inspecting a body of one?
That would require a little bit of history, I suppose.
It's story time for everyone.
Story time.
I don't think I need to.
Thump thump.
Can I?
Oh my god, it's alive.
Can I roll with intimidation?
Thump thump.
I stab its heart.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Oh, shit. Oh! It's not great.
22 on intimidation.
got
Put it
it,
back
don't
down.
You have advantage.
still get it.
Yeah, with advantage
I-
because it's technically prone.
Okay.
That's a little better.
I'm just gonna say, I guess I do this with my claw. So a 14 to hit.
That's a mess.
Doesn't hit.
Has an AC of 15.
You still had guidance.
Okay.
Guidance doesn't. affect
Real
attacks.
quick before whatever you do, quick dialogue thing of, look, if you couldn't tell already, something's missing that you once had.
Oh, I know.
Now, why'd you grab that in the first place?
Once again, I'm studying their anatomy. You may have noticed during our brief interaction with them that I'm rather unfond of them. If I can find a better way to kill them, I will.
Like this, and then noticing that he's gonna shoot at the mind flayer.
Okay, rolled at advantage.
Yeah. Nope. Misfire. Oh. One of them was a 1.
better like
The other one, though, is 15.
You hit it.
Yes!
Don't even roll damage.
Huh?
Don't even roll damage. It's clinging on for dear life at 1 HP.
Alright, awesome. I like to say it goes right through that brain he was inspecting.
Yeah.
So the thumping subsides.
Mm-hmm. There is one way to kill a mind flayer,
Well,
and you're looking at them.
yeah. I'm gonna cut out its heart and throw it away, just in case.
Okay.
Should never be too careful. We should check the other one.
I think you've done enough checking.
If it's still alive, and we go to sleep, and it gets all of its tadpoles into that room,
Have a point.
I'd rather not die tonight.
I'd finally be magical.
You would be.
True.
For about a week.
Just go to the other one.
Cool.
Yeah, roll to hit with advantage. What's your? There's 13 over here.
13 plus 2 is 15.
You hit.
Hey!
1d6 plus 2. 3 damage.
If it was alive, it is dead.
Good shit.
Filthy beasts.
You almost hear something stirring in the dark before succeeding.
Alright. That's enough.
Cool.
Start retreating backwards.
Yeah.
We all long rest.
Long rest. I'm already passed out. I did my nightly bathroom, and I'm good.
Bro had the nightly piss.
As you two come back into the room, you see writing in the book that he gave me, and then close it in.
I like to imagine I'm sitting against a wall pretty far away from this one. My inner robes are off. I have a tank top on. And I'm
You're not
repairing the inner
caling
robes. I'm not caling it, obviously. I have pants and a tank top still.
What are you doing with the arms?
I'm cleaning my inner robes.
Oh, gotcha.
Where are you at?
I'm just against a wall somewhere.
I'm
Pretty
sorry.
far away from this guy.
I'm probably right there. Away from every door possible.
I'm not even gonna make you make a perception check. As you walk in, you see Fang in the corner, working away at cleaning their robes. With their tank top on and their robes off, you can see that upon their upper arm and shoulders, and upon their neck is swirling lines of tattoos that aren't moving, they're just swirling lines. And as a religious man, you know that these are tattoos of banishment.
I'll say you notice this.
No.
A face of confusion as he looks at you, and then realization, and then quickly averting his gaze and walking as far away from you as possible.
So as close to me as possible, because she's as far away from me as possible.
Hey, Kim Ruth.
Quickly shut the
You say she?
Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that?
Fang is they.
Fang is yes. Apologies. Shut the book. Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it might be better to have some safety in numbers tonight.
Absolutely, I agree.
And then I stone shape a wall so that it perfectly matches my body so that I can use it to hide myself in the wall with my shell on the outside.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Because I can make a 5-foot alcove.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So everyone just sees him kind of burrow in and just, there's a shell and it's flush with the wall.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Nope.
Magic is what you hear.
Do something real quick
Yes, of
as
course.
resting is take my dagger and inspect the wounds that are on me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Using the dagger as a reflective surface, yeah.
investigation or perception?
I won't make you roll for it.
Okay.
As you're kind of looking at your reflection of this rash that has started to surge around up to your jaw, down to most of your upper arm, you can see that stemming from the major artery in that area, you can almost see a faint green glow through your skin as it goes outward and fades as it keeps going, pulsing with every heartbeat. And the longer you inspect it, the more you realize you have a cough coming up.
I was just about to say, would it be like a like as he's
You're starting to have a cough coming on.
Great. Perfect. Just what I needed. And just kind of like not necessarily like touching it, but like kind of resisting the urge to touch it. Then he's gonna just kind of swallow his pride a little bit and then start to get a little worried. He'll look back at the gun real quick and a little oh no.
Again?
Does someone want to fix that real quick?
Gaff tape.
Where's the gaff tape?
Yeah, Dave.
I feel like you had it over.
It's not over
It's
here.
not over here
I
now.
normally have it on my side, but I don't know.
Where did it?
Being it's behind your computer, I think.
Oh yeah, it's behind your laptop.
Behind your laptop.
I can't see.
Good catch.
It knocks the camera.
Is this just happening once a stream at this point?
Yeah.
We gaff
Yeah,
this
pretty
thing
much.
better.
I mean, it's dark enough, but it's not noticeable. But
Yeah, it's almost not noticeable at all.
this is gonna sound dark.
Oh god.
But Vesper will look at the gun, seeing the rash, and consider putting the gun to use, but not. Contemplating 1, why he has it, 2, why he has the rash, 3, what the hell is he doing here?
I was going to say something. I should say this with context. I don't say this towards the action. I say this towards the storytelling of it. Metal.
Metal, yeah.
I should say that I do not condone that.
No,
though.
we don't condone. But for the sake of plotline.
For the sake of plotline, intriguing. For the sake of your own plotline at home, no.
No, absolutely not.
You good?
Yeah. You guys.
Grace, don't die.
Yeah, I'm just struggling.
Connor, do your best.
Don't worry, guys. It's okay.
I thought You could cry.
Impulse.
Oh, you had a
No, I
ponytail.
went like this.
With your
and
hair
then
sticking out the back of your hat.
joint, like,
I'm
oh
so
my god.
cutesy.
I'm gonna put Connor's hair in a
I
ponytail.
made Adam look at the light.
I'm blinding myself.
Sorry, buddy.
No, you're
Alright,
good.
in that case, I'll go to bed.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to do anything else before they long rest?
Yeah, inside of the inside of my alcove.
I'm just gonna start doing
Start
crochet.
scheming.
Start doing crochet. Anybody doing
'Cause
anything
I'm
else?
secretly a mind flayer. Oh.
Don't mind me.
Okay. I thought you all get a good long rest.
Yay!
Successful.
Wait, relock that door, by the way.
Yeah,
Put
I
the
assume.
Oh, yeah.
I assume.
Yeah.
You get a complete long rest. I do need. Well, the dice tell a story. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh no.
I rolled for 2 people on that dice, and they were both you. So that is going to be a disadvantage.
Figures.
16.
Damn. Disadvantage?
We both have +7, I believe.
I have +8.
Oh, you have
Oh, great.
+8?
Love that I can hear. I wonder if stream can hear Grace off camera.
It might be able to. It'd be really roomy though.
With. Stop. You're more or less woken up in the middle of the night, not by anything in your mind, but just from the pain you feel within your chest. On your actual chest and on the shell chest of yours. As you see a gash that is formed with a rash starting to form around it.
Remove curse.
Does not work.
Shit.
As it appears to have been spreading quicker than any of the others, as it's almost taken up your whole chest. Just under your robes.
I'll make sure that my robes hide it for whenever we get into the morning.
Okay. I need you to make me with some saving throw.
No.
A bit of me wants to fail it, but at the same time...
It is fully viable.
Oh.
You are allowed to.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm failing it anyways. 5.
You wake up in a coughing fit. Not enough to interrupt your long rest, but you wake up in a coughing fit. The rash.
Cough every time I speak now.
No.
Okay.
You can definitely add. You can add some coughing to your dialect, but don't cough every time you speak. That'll get it. It's like that one SpongeBob episode with it in between each episode. Each word, each word, not episode. Once you kind of come down off of this coughing fit, you notice that this rash is spread all the way to the palm and the back of your hand, and it's starting to reach into your mouth.
Oh.
And you're definitely taking a good minute to get it out, as the surging of almost translucent green is then also reached to just your jawline, your upper arm, with every heartbeat.
I'm already green, so you know it's just more
green.
dominant.
And you find yourself thinking to yourself, and if you end up trying to say anything out loud, you realize your dialogue's a little held back. It's a little hard to get words out.
Right.
Do any of us hear his coughing in the middle of the night?
Probably Zara with her massive as hell perception.
I'm a blast.
Do I have to roll for that?
I'm gonna say with a 17, you heard it.
Do I hear with a 16?
Yeah, with a 16, do we hear it?
I feel like you wouldn't hear much buried in the wall. What's yours?
16.
Sure. Since you're not buried in a wall. That is the only reason I'm saying you don't hear it.
Would I hear it with a 13?
No.
I can't hear it over the sound of
Can
my
I
snoring.
slide over to Vesper right before he falls back asleep? Can I lay a hand on his shoulder and like quietly whisper, "Are you a religious man?
A little louder.
Are you a religious man?"
I kill for a living. art form.
Would you allow me to say a prayer for your health?
You feel like that seems fitting. Go ahead.
I am gonna close my eyes, bow my head, and mutter a prayer under my breath for his health. And then go back to sleep.
And I'm gonna look at Fang like you're fucking crazy. Not crazy. Like definitely it's a okay, this is very sweet that you're doing this, but at the same time, in Vesper's mind, it's not gonna do anything for him.
Right.
You know?
I'm not gonna use the actual like benefits from it, but I'm gonna use the hand of healing, like it's gonna glow a little bit.
Yeah.
Turn that light out. Try to sleep.
And Zara definitely
Yeah.
Zara definitely noticed all that.
Not a chance that my strength came back, right?
No.
No, that's permanent, bro.
Yeah,
That is,
What?
that
That's
is
I know.
permanent.
I know.
Your strength being diminished is permanent.
Yeah. I can
They
get it back.
suck
next
as enemies
They
to
do.
throw against your players,
They
especially
do.
when they have strength builds,
level, which is what a fighter is.
which is what I've always done.
I can get it back.
With that, you gain a long rest.
Yay.
Yippee.
Yep.
You all wake almost around the exact same time in the morning to the sending stone.
The what?
If you have
The
that,
big
right?
green thing.
Oh, that he has
Out of the
it.
wall. Hey guys, we got a phone call. Are you guys not morning people?
No, not preferably.
Oh.
Well, because that makes one of me. What's the sending stone saying?
As you interact with the stone, all you can hear are screams and
Oh!
fires burning.
All right.
Guys, I think we gotta go. And I hold it out so everybody hears.
And you'll hear that main mind flayer once more. Do I have your attention now? Before it goes silent.
It's only one way. We can't respond.
How do we get
We should
Yes,
go.
You have that rope, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the rope, run, fly the 40 feet up.
And then
And that's where we'll leave it for
and
tonight.
very cliche like Vesper's gonna turn to everyone and go, guess we got a journey through fire.
Hell yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight. I hope everyone had a very fun time.
Yay!
A lot of plot development, journeying through fire now. Wanted to call it trial by fire, but I felt like that was a little cliche. It should be pretty intense next time.
It's gonna be fun.
Tune in next week.
Like, subscribe, and tune in next
Like,
week.
subscribe, hit that bell, and tune in next week to see who dies.
It's gonna be
Probably
me.
Vesper.
All right. Does anybody have anything they want to say?
Have a good night.
Dissect your enemies.
No!
Bye.
No!